It says we're live. Don't pull it out too far because there's a mess on either side.
No. People will not see your demons.
People won't see my mess. Oh my God, you guys. I don't know why, but I've been bitten by the organizing bug. But in the meantime, when you're organizing, it creates, like, it looks like a bomb went off.
Right, but then there's that moment after days of doing it where it all comes together and it's like...
There's the sweet spot after, but the whole process and everything looks like crazy. But good morning. Good morning. Oh, it's so nice. I love reading your messages. Now you can see we're back inside and there's no glare from the sun, so we can actually read your messages because it's nice and close.
It is gloriously gray and coolish.
It is. I smell fall.
I did too yesterday. Jordan said that.
And we had this giant rainstorm last night and it got really chilly and I was like, yes, thank you. Is our mic plugged in? Yes. Hello from Latvia. What? I want to make Latvian mittens.
Everyone's commenting on your baskets.
Oh, are they?
Said, look at your new baskets.
You guys, I told you.
Hi, Missouri.
I feel like today's episode could be sponsored by Ikea because I've been there 5 of the last 6 days. That's crazy.
Tracie.
But it was because we couldn't decide what we were doing with this small thing. Like I went there and bought something and then we came home and thought about it and I thought, nope. Didn't even take it out of my car and put it away. Pulled it back. So
does Jerry know we're podcasting right now?
I should text Mom. She should know.
Just a reminder.
Jerry.
Because I don't want her to be disappointed.
That's right. Because she doesn't see us, often enough or that.
Okay, do you have a picture of your back entry?
Sort of.
When you're ready. And
it's just, it's done. it just looks like shelves and a couple of drawers.
I realize that, but Tracie used like old barn pictured wallpaper.
Okay, I do have.
Holy cow, is that
I do have a
impressive.
Picture of that. So that was the compromise with my husband and myself. He wanted me to get something with doors. He wanted the mess to be behind doors, and it's just such a small area. I didn't want to have it closed in.
Yeah.
So we compromised, and he really wanted like some kind of effect on the wall. So that's like sticker. That's stick-on wallpaper from Lowe's.
Yeah. There are a lot of options too, and then we used the ones that you wet and put up. Brick. Did you have a hard time choosing?
I could have picked any of them,
Yeah,
Jodi.
okay. I would pick the one that you had as well.
And then of course, you take your husband to the home improvement store, and we're in the wood paneling section.
Oh.
1/4-inch thick wood paneling that he was going to cut, and I said, it's not that thing. It's not that kind of a thing.
And it's not necessary.
It doesn't need to be that kind of a thing.
No.
So anyway, that was really fun to get it done. But now there's mess somewhere else. So
yeah.
I'm on it. I had like 2 days where I didn't really knit. The only time I knit was in the Ikea return line. Because Ikea is crazy.
You know what? I'd rather give it away than return it.
Well, and they're amazing. Like they're
amazing.
Their customer service, I don't know how you can get any better.
Yeah.
They actually forgot something in my order, which I did a curbside pickup. So I didn't really know they'd forgotten it till I went to use it.
You were going to say, I hope I can convince them.
And then I went back, and that was one of the things we didn't use. So I was going to take it back, but I never really got it. So I was like, can I return this imaginary thing that
and they're like, totally
I paid for?
Fine.
Didn't even blink.
Well, when they see your bill, it's not like you're returning right?
Well, I hope. I don't know. I guess. Anyway.
I guess they could think it's like set up at your house.
Who knows what they would think? But it wasn't very straightforward. But there are people that don't have Ikea in their city. Somebody says we're buzzing. Is that phone-wise? I'm putting it on airplane mode.
Me too.
Thank you for that. So there are people without Ikea.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? I know.
Yeah.
Just like we don't have Target, and that blows some people's minds. Virginia Beach just got Ikea. See, your life has now been changed.
Oh, no Ikea in Hawaii.
But there's Target, lots of Target. No, but Ikea is like very unique, right? Yeah. There was actually yesterday when I was at Ikea, not sponsored by Ikea, by the way. Mm-hmm. There was a lady with a giant moving van. And I think she must be doing a house because they had carts and carts and carts of boxes.
Oh, or maybe a new retail space?
Maybe. Who knows? She got this really cute rainbow rug.
Oh, that's
which
fun.
I would love, but anyway. 2 Ikeas in Vancouver.
Look at my
Not
t-shirt.
Surprised. I love it, Jodi.
A black woman created this.
Tell me, do you remember her name? I follow that lady.
Yes.
I should buy one of her t-shirts.
It's Mess in a Bottle. And I can talk about it right now.
Yeah, talk about it right now.
It's www.messinabottle.com, and she is a beautiful black maker.
She's got amazing things.
She does have amazing things.
Yeah. I've been into the collecting of the graphic t-shirts these days.
Look at her.
I know, right?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
So I am actively looking to make sure I am spending my dollars appropriately, and I want to make sure lots of that dollar goes towards black makers.
Absolutely.
So I was excited when I got this.
Jodi, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So 2 weeks we've been gone.
We have been gone 2 weeks. It still felt like it went by pretty fast.
It did go by.
Not like a blink, like 1 week does, but it was. Our knitting guild was hosted at Ikea on International Knitting Day last year.
That's cool. You can have Swedish meatballs and knit.
You could just go to one of like that bedroom section and take a nap.
That's funny. Is everybody working right now?
What do you mean? My house?
Yeah.
People? Yes. Well, Jackson's at the gym, but he's not home. They all just kind of left.
Bye.
Doesn't happen very often.
Well, Thursday evening's my evening with my girls working.
Oh, okay. They work every Thursday?
Yeah. Unless it's tag day, whenever that comes around.
Yes.
How often is that?
Every week.
No, the big one.
Well, that's once every 4 weeks. I think.
And
4 or 5 weeks.
That's what they do here.
Yeah.
It's 5 p.m. where you are. Wow.
Mess in a Bottle is here in Baltimore. Oh, no way.
Yeah. She is amazing. Yeah.
See,
yeah, love
I've
her.
got to get something from her. I follow her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at her
amazing.
style.
I was just going to say, look
With
at the boots.
snakeskin boots, camo.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, so this kind of works into another fun thing. Speaking of supporting black makers, I
knew nothing about this
You didn't
until
know about
Gigi's
this?
live yesterday.
So I guess it was a couple of weeks ago that I saw on the GGMadeIt on her Instagram, she mentioned this book. It's called Sistah Knit, and it's by R.L. Chisolm, and it's about a knitting store. I haven't even read it yet, but Gigi is a character in this book.
So tell me the connection between the author and Gigi.
Well, I'm just assuming she's a knitter and knows of Gigi.
Okay.
But I don't know all the details. The most details, you should really go to Gigi's Instagram because she's talked about it. There's a few posts, but she is also having a giveaway today on her feed, Gigi, with the book, a signed copy of the book, and a tote bag and a pin and all kinds of cute stuff. But I bought 2 copies of this book because I thought we could also, I want to read it, but I did want to give it away.
I love it.
And I did want to take a moment to share with people that maybe you haven't heard about this book.
Well, I hadn't.
How cute is the cover, for one thing?
I know, I love it.
Gigi read a really cute paragraph or whatever out of it at one point, and it was like the grand opening, I think, of a yarn shop, and it was like, Beyonce was there, and all these people were coming out of limo. I mean, I love it. I think the tone of it is something that I can't wait to dive into. And there's her knitting needles on the back.
I just love that.
So I'm really excited. First of all, I'm so excited that somebody is writing about us, the things like the culture, the knitting culture. But I just can't wait to read it. I think it's beautiful. I'm so excited for this author.
I got some extra pins. What about if I added these pins to the giveaway?
Awesome. Love it.
So these are 2 of GGMadeIt's creations.
So Gigi's got
Not
one going
right now.
this weekend, but
Yes.
we'll put something together another time.
Yes. But I will make sure I add these.
I have stickers too, so we'll add all that fun stuff.
You can find these on ggmadeit.com.
Absolutely.
Love it.
She has the best.
And
ones.
did you get these? Because I got these for you too.
I'm pretty sure I have them.
Okay.
Well, I know I have the Stand and the Gap. I actually just got the Shopper Lady. I was missing the shoppers, but so I have one for you if you want.
Oh, I was missing the shopper.
Yeah, so
I'm going to leave these with you for
Okay,
the
good.
giveaway. And
Good. But how fun that now we can combine like knitting and reading, right?
it.
2 things that we love to do. So
I wonder if it's ever going to be an audiobook or is it digital? Can you also get it digitally?
I'm sure you must be able
Yeah.
to get it digitally,
Yeah.
right?
Where can I get it? Amazon.
This book is available on Amazon, but check your local bookstore.
Yeah. They
Right?
might be able
it's
to
kind of
order-
like local yarn shops. We want to support them as much as we possibly can. And I'm going to link, I bet this author has a website. So maybe you could purchase it through there.
But I know for sure Gigi said Amazon. I don't think she said anywhere else, did she?
It must be available. It says manufactured by Amazon.ca, so.
Oh, so it's Amazon.
For sure Amazon, but it must be available other places
Yeah.
too. But honestly, I ordered it and it came, how fast it comes, right?
Who made the tapestry behind you? Huh. Funny
This
you should ask.
Fancy piece of art right here. This was when we went to Knit City last fall. This was the class Jodi and I took. And it's punch needle.
She missed the name of the book. We'll say it again.
Oh, and I'm going to link it in our show notes, but it's called Sistah Knit.
Sistah.
H. Yeah.
Right.
Good morning, Miss Shelby. But I just thought that was really fun. So anyway, this was a class that we took with Arona Buku of Buku.
Yeah.
And if you can ever take a class from her, it was amazing. And so fun.
So I don't know if you guys remember, I said Tracie surprised us with what class we take.
Yes.
And she just picked.
Jodi's like, I don't care. Make a decision.
You know what? It wouldn't matter what craft it was or what topic it was. I
true.
love all classes.
It's true.
And this is what we did, you guys. It was awesome. If you get the chance to take a punch needle in.
Yeah. Maybe even your local yarn shop will
Yeah.
do it. Because you eat up tons of yarn. This was sort of like rustic, almost like lopey yarn, right? That we used.
From
And
Michael's, really economical.
Totally, you can get the yarn at Michael's.
Yeah.
And you can get punch needles that are thinner for thinner yarns or thicker. Like I think this was more like the worsted weight size.
This would be a great craft to get into if you want to branch out, and pretty easy learning curve. Like I think YouTube, you could do it yourself.
We didn't really practice. And if
No.
you don't like something,
Look,
it's
and
kind
you're
of
a
like
professional.
It's kind of like crochet. You just pull it out, like you just pull it. There's only the one loop you're dealing with. So it was really, really, really easy to do and so fun. I don't know why we haven't done more.
I agree. I love
should.
it. I think the book only comes in paperback. This library edition, it's called.
I don't know, you guys. I mean, I didn't know what all versions of it. Sorry, I didn't know that. But I just chose the paperback because I knew we would be mailing a copy, and it gets really expensive to mail heavy things. So I didn't want to get if there was a hardcover.
Yeah, I only think it's library edition. It's a paperback.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I do have our winner too from last week. I had to remind myself, geez, 2 weeks. What's happening? So we had Monarch Knitting, the yarn shop in California, ask us if we would be interested in giving away some yarn to knit the Unwind shawl, which was a pattern I had this spring.
Yes.
Because they carry the Moondrake yarn.
Yes.
So they said, we'd love to give away the yarn to one of your viewers. So this morning I locked the thread and picked our winner by random number generator. And Shirley Knits 123.
Look at Shirley Knit's hat.
I know.
Shirley
is a fashionable lady. Anyway, Shirley wins, and I've ear-burned her, so we'll get her information, and then we'll forward it to Monarch Knitting, and I'll send the pattern, and Monarch will send the yarn.
Yay.
So thank you for that, Monarch Knitting, and thank you for everybody that enters. It's always so much fun.
Did it make you want to stay in your pajamas and knit today?
Oh, I'm already looking forward to like the to-do list being done.
I'll show you what I cast on last night. I have an FO to share this week, and then all I wanted to do was knit this whip that I started last night.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to bed.
Oh my God, I forgot my whip. I gotta go. I gotta go.
It's a good one.
It's so good, Jodi.
We have something super, super fun to share this week. We've been talking and kind of
That's true.
kind of doing little
You want water?
No, I have tea, thank you. Okay, you know what? Okay, right turn. Hugh Loco's color last week we weren't able to share because we didn't podcast. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you follow Nicole on Instagram, and that's where you're gonna be able to see all of her colors launch. But last week was Troublemaker. And it's rust and teal and pumpkin and hot pink and lots of negative space. But how gorgeous is this? This one is showing on her 80/20 sock yarn. But you guys, she's got a sock set. I should have brought it. Did I bring it? No, I didn't. I did get the sock set.
Oh, okay.
I can bring up a picture. But I also, she also has DK. She has her bulky.
The
is
bulky's
amazing.
great.
Yeah. So that was last week's color. And we have this week's to show too, which is really fun.
Okay, so how gorgeous is that? The teal and, oh, I love it.
Yeah.
The copper. Yeah, so do you want to do the flash of this week too?
I do.
Okay.
Go for it.
No, you do it. You're on a roll. I'm going to have my coffee.
This one's
Da,
called...
da, da, da.
Isn't it funny? I'm here and it's not even showing on the camera
Because the
yet.
camera's...
Okay, right. This is called Elixir.
What?
Look at this.
Hey, Miss Sheila.
Look at that.
I know. This is really like moody and cool. I really love this.
Really Julie.
Yeah. But I love all that black running through it. It's kind of like night and day. Like these are quite a contrast. Somebody said very witchy colors. I mean,
Yeah.
it really is. Like this is like August, like the summer almost. And this is like you've turned a season. I love that combination though.
So Hugh Loco, this is available now in different sets, but this will be available tomorrow. This is her Friday launch, but we get to sneak peek it on Thursday.
How gorgeous is that?
Okay, Tracie,
What?
you have the honey sock set to show.
I do.
Have you seen the juicy? I have the juicy. I can't believe I didn't bring it.
Yeah, me either. Drop the ball, why don't ya?
Or the troublemaker sock sets.
Okay, well, I can share my honey
please
sock set
do.
because after honey came out, I was crazy about it. I actually bought it on bulky too. And I don't even knit with bulky all that much. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to knit something awesome. Here's the honey sock set. So it comes with like this beautiful magenta and teal kind of mini skeins. And I'm totally crazy about it. I mean, they call it a sock set, but I mean, you can knit a cowl, you can knit
There's a lot of yardage
shawls,
there.
You can knit, it's 140 grams worth of yarn. So you
Right.
can knit lots
Yeah.
of things. For sure, you can knit a big cowl,
I love it.
right?
How do you coordinate your yarn? I don't know what that means.
Like organize it?
Coordinate it, like put it together maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I really fell in love with that one. So now I think I should cast that on. I think I should wind that up and cast on some socks.
I agree.
Or a cowl. Maybe I should get,
Okay,
do something out of the box.
Let me show you guys. Oh,
I
it's
love a
blowing
good
out
cowl these days.
a little bit. Oh, speaking of cowls, wow. Today's episode sponsored by a cowl. Look at, this is the troublemaker sock set, you guys. She's got the rusty mini and a navy mini.
Ooh, I love that.
It's kind of blowing out a little bit.
Jodi, I love that. That's troublemaker.
Yes. I wanted to pull up.
So this is because you are on a sock knitting for Christmas thing?
Well, let me just put this out there. Yes, my intention is everybody gets a pair of socks. Will that happen? I don't know.
Right.
Am I stressed? No.
Good.
Right?
Good.
But I have a lot of great tubes.
The chances are, honestly, Jode, once you get knitting, even if you just said to yourself every weekend, I'm going to make a pair.
Right. But then that takes away from my other knitting.
It's true.
It
I
can-
have socks to show you, and that was pretty much like my whole weekend of knitting.
I can't find the one on our Instagram for Juicy, so
Well,
I'll bring it.
That's okay. Well, maybe we should get into our knitting then.
There was something I was
Because
gonna
we've been flashing
say.
fun things, which is, who doesn't love to flash fun things? Good morning, Gay. We were just talking, I don't know if you saw, but we were just talking about the book, and we can't wait to read all about the knitting shop in here.
We were talking about you having a giveaway this week. Tracie did buy an extra copy, Gay, and we are going to have a giveaway in the very near future of our own for your book.
I was actually thinking, I don't know what goes on with the Gigi character in this book, but I'm hoping she has a hot and steamy romance in the next book.
I'm hoping it's
Fingers crossed.
Gigi gets her groove on.
So I'm going to keep... I love to give things away, but I really want to read this book. Maybe, is there an ebook? Can I get this on my Kindle?
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm going to check that out. If I can get an ebook,
You'll give away 2?
well, we can always buy another one. We can still give away 2.
Okay.
We can still make 2.
Oh, not yet, she said.
No ebook. That's okay.
Just book.
That's okay.
And just to confirm, Gigi, is Amazon the place where is the only place we can get it? We had some questions. I said I think so because I couldn't find it anywhere else, but who knows?
But you know, if you have a local bookshop, it's like a local yarn shop. If you want to see a certain book there, you go and ask them to order it in and see what they say. Right? Maybe they've got some kind of a...
Barnes and Noble.
Oh, Barnes and Noble. Oh, I love Barnes and Noble.
Okay, guys, Barnes and Noble.
Before I started knitting, bookstores were the place that made me like warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
And I had that time to just wander and get a coffee and, you know, just feel like you're doing something for yourself.
Is it super humid or is it really... I'm
Here?
It's hot. Yeah.
No, it's super humid.
Okay, good.
Do you walk around your house going, is it hot in here?
That's my favorite sentence. I'm the only one.
Oh, okay. Something else that I'm loving so much right now is the Michelle Obama podcast.
I know. I haven't caught her newest.
It's only on...
Gay. Gay's a book
Gay's
hoe.
a book hoe. You know what?
There's
I
worse
should have
things
worn
to
my
be
yarn
called.
hoe t-shirt. We need a book hoe t-shirt from Shelby in the book club.
I want to show
Book
Gay
hoe.
my t-shirt. Gay.
It's such a good one.
Mess in a Bottle on Instagram.
So I did have a train of thought. Where did it go?
I'm
forget
so
now.
sorry.
No, that's
someone
oh no,
have-
hot. Is it hot
Okay.
in here? Michelle Obama podcast. So I was putting together my Ikea yesterday, and I just had the podcast sitting on the ledge, and I was listening to it, and it was so good. Like she's just so.
She's a
So
really
good.
good speaker.
I would listen to her. I wish there were hours and hours and hours and hours to listen to.
I love listening to a Brock as much.
Yes. Oh, yes. And I love hearing the personal stories. The one with her brother about the stories of just that intimate relationship of your siblings. You grew up in the same house and your parents. And I just feel like everything she talks about is she's so approachable.
Right.
And the one, did you listen to the one with her girlfriends?
Yes.
I loved that one.
Yeah.
You know, and like moms at school emailing the White House about
They're
soccer
just
snack.
like us, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the bicycle ride. Yes, Gay. Yes.
So if anybody wants
just-
some joy in their life,
It was great.
it's on Spotify.
It's only on Spotify.
Can you get it for free? Yes.
It is free.
You
Yes.
you don't have to
Yes.
buy or sign up or get a membership. It's
Yeah.
free, only
Yeah.
on Spotify.
But that is one that I love.
Yeah.
I really love listening to that kind of stuff. And I'm always looking for new suggestions. You always have good ones too, but I just like to listen to something, even a serial one that's like a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Vincent.
I feel like we've just been blabbing. It's like 23 minutes, you guys. We should show some knitting.
Why?
I just feel like we're having coffee with our friends.
We are. It's
So thank you for coming by, whether it's right this minute or when you have time in your day.
Okay, so my cat
Oh,
is 4 months. We got her at 2 months. We got her at 8 weeks, right? And I specifically looked for a girl kitty because when Mackenzie's cats were at my house, my boy cat hated the boy cat. Like, so I thought, if I'm going to make a transition with a new kitty, I thought it best to get a girl kitten
okay.
to be most successful. I'm no professional.
Based on nothing.
I didn't even Google it.
Yeah.
I just thought maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for the first 2 weeks, it was rough, right? But they're friends. They were sleeping in the same chair.
Aw.
Right?
It's rough when you introduce a new
Right.
cat.
Well, and
The existing ones always feel threatened. We had a rough month when we
he's a
brought
bit of an
home-
ass.
Right.
So she had a little bit of the flu. I didn't know what it was. So Saturday night, Sunday, I took her to the vet. Turns out she is a boy.
How
I
is it really hard to tell on a cat?
Well, we questioned the bits and it looked a little puffy. But who knows, right? We got it from a breeder.
I don't have cats, and I've never really like flipped one over to see what's going on.
Right.
But is it that hard to tell?
Well, maybe because the breeder said the vet sexed them and she didn't even question
I
it.
wouldn't either. If
I
the
wouldn't
vet
either.
said, no, I wouldn't either.
And
that's
so,
hilarious.
when they're little, it's really for a long time you can't tell what they are when they're born.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but I thought the cat went to the vet right before the day before I picked her up.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually turns out to be funny.
It is hilarious.
Yeah.
So you named her Frankie, and it's still Frankie?
It's still Frankie.
Okay. Well, I love it.
Right?
Yes, it works.
Hello from
And
humid
that's
Chicago.
a pretty funny story, too.
I thought it was funny. Jordan 2 or 3 times has said, "Are you sure?
Really?
Are you sure?"
Really?
Yes.
Well, our friend Amber has sent us pictures of her cat, Kevin, who is the size of 3 cats. He's
Yeah.
a big cat.
Yeah.
And you can definitely tell on Kevin.
Does he have all his bits?
Yes. Because he was a rescue. I don't know if there's some kind of story about it. He was a rescue and they
Was
didn't
he never
want it.
fixed?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
And I don't know if he's a rescue, but like they found him
Yes.
in like on the streets. So
He
it
was
wasn't like he
a
was at a
stray.
shelter. Yeah, he was a
Yes.
stray.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's pretty
Interesting.
funny. Pretty funny.
What else? That was a funny thing this week.
We need funny things right now.
Oh my God. We do need funny things.
Yeah. Yes. Looking for some funny, uplifting things these
School
days.
starts next week. That's funny.
Jodi. That's funny.
No.
Actually, I just saw on Instagram, I was on there very briefly this morning, that people were making their own little schoolhouse, like school area. Someone
In their house?
that are going to continue homeschooling. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how many people took the poll, so I don't know how accurate it is, but I heard through some link that Edmonton Public, there's about 30% choosing not
It's a pretty high number.
to be in school. I thought so.
Yeah.
Thought so.
It is. Yeah. It is. It's a very difficult topic, right? Because this whole pandemic, the roller coaster of everything, there's so many things to think about, and just the way to make it work in your life. If you're able to work, how are you supposed to be homeschooling your kids?
Exactly.
And just because you're a parent doesn't mean you're a teacher, and
It's
then you have to consider
gut-wrenching.
all the health
Yes.
issues. It's very complex.
Yes.
So, I mean, bless you all that have to send children to school
Yeah.
or have that put in front of you, because it's not easy.
No.
Not an
and I
easy
also
decision.
feel lucky the age my kids are.
Yeah.
Because if I had grade schoolers, that would be a whole other stressful situation.
Yeah.
That you had to homeschool. They need more entertaining. Like,
Totally.
I'm
It's so complicated.
Yes.
It's so complicated.
And I also feel so lucky that I've had these 6 months with Maddie.
Yeah.
Maddie and Jordan and I have had so much. I'm going to miss her going back to school.
I'm sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
We've really enjoyed this time together. And who knows for how long.
Yeah.
I
That's what I've heard too.
I predict by November, Remembrance Day-ish, that we'll be back home, but
Yes.
who knows?
Well, we've had a little bit of our numbers going up here in Edmonton.
They are
We
going
have
up.
very low, like comparatively.
Yes.
There's people that would go, that's it? That's all you have? But I mean, it is on the rise, and it can spread exponentially, right? So you don't want to see that trend happening at
Yeah.
all.
Alberta and Ontario
it's a little
are
scary.
reporting the higher numbers right now.
I wonder why.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, I feel like myself personally, just to make sure you pull back and really don't do just like when it happened.
Okay, so here's the thing. I will only talk about this for another minute or two.
Well, it affects everybody. I think it's okay to talk
Okay,
about
so
it a
here's the
little bit.
thing. Since for 6 months they've been telling us social distance, wear a mask, sanitize.
Yeah.
And now I'm expected to send my child back to school
Right.
in a 30 kid classroom.
Right.
You guys know the size of these classrooms. How are you going to social distance with these kids?
I know.
Not possible.
I know. That's what I mean, how complicated the issue is.
I feel horrible for teachers.
I think there's a huge mistake happening where they're letting
Yeah.
entire classrooms go back at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Like the classrooms are the size they are, but I think they should be, a class in the morning, a class in the afternoon, no option. I feel like there's ways that this can be done better, and that as
Right.
parents, people would feel safer. I don't understand why it's just like
I feel like our school board is making sure we can get all the kids learning minutes that they're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? That's not the norm right now. Just get them their cores to get through
It's totally true.
right now.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll see. And I mean, I have to be optimistic. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer.
No, but it's not about being a downer. It's about being realistic,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And there's no opinion about the virus. It's there. And so
Yeah.
we have to deal with it in the safest way possible.
Yeah.
I was just looking for something right now to see if,
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't know if we can do that. Are we allowed to do that? I don't think it's been,
Well, she said this past Monday it was announced.
well, I think they're starting to announce things. I think we can do it.
Because
Why
when we
not?
talked to her last week, she said we're going to announce it on, did they not? Let's just do it. Let's just let the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
Okay. Do it.
Cat letter outer.
Okay. We're going to be virtually Vogue Knitting Live.
Yes, in September. There's
Yeah.
September 10th to 13th is another virtual Vogue Knitting Live, which is so exciting.
Fingers crossed we were allowed. She said last week they're going to announce Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. And it is Thursday.
Right.
So I hope this is okay.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting because we've never even been to a Vogue Knitting Live.
Yes.
This is our first Vogue Knitting Live, and it's going to be in our, we'll probably do it right here.
Oh, she said somebody. Oh, Vince.
Somebody saw it
Vivian?
on? Okay,
Yes,
okay,
good.
good. It's on the website. Yay! So that's really exciting.
Yeah, we have no idea what we're going to do.
That's not true.
What are we going to do? I forget.
We're going to talk about just our entire journey from
That's right.
newbie knitters to YouTube videos and just how weird our journey was. But it's also interactive, and we're really hoping you guys will come join us and ask questions because it's an Ask Me Anything.
Yeah.
Which is the
Anything.
most fun.
It'll be our road from nothing to knitting rock stars. No, just kidding. How and why, we're not going to be able to
Just
answer.
how it's totally affected our life, right? Between mental health,
Hiring
and family, and
My posse is with me.
that's right. Right. So we just thought that might be fun to share. And just so excited that Vogue Knitting Live. So there's a whole, I just too think the value is so amazing. So you pay $3.99
You
for your
guys.
Vogue Knitting Live weekend.
$4.
Which gives you access to a marketplace and all the classes, all the talks for those 4 days or whatever,
Yeah.
the 10th to the 13th.
Detroit Knits
So-
is doing a class.
Yay!
We'll
Oh
have
my
to watch each
gosh.
other's.
So I'm going to be going to Vogue Knitting Live
Yeah.
that weekend. We'll do our thing, but I really want to go and check out the classes and the marketplace and
I'm worried
all kinds of fun things.
I'm worried there's going to be something on that I want to do when we're supposed to be on. No, just
Of course you are. I'm not because I have no life. I don't
Right.
even know what's going on
Right.
these days. But we'll give you the time exactly later, or maybe Vogue Knitting will have it up on their schedule at some point. But
yeah.
that was really fun.
I thought so too. And what weekend is that?
September 10th to 13th.
That's coming up.
It is coming out in the next 2 weeks, actually.
So we'll be able to link something in our show notes.
We'll link the Vogue Knitting Live website.
You know
with
what
that.
I'll do? I'll link that. Oh, but you link our show notes already,
Oh,
don't
shoot.
you?
I don't think I think I forgot last time. I'll do it
Okay.
again. I'll do it
Okay.
this time. And somebody said the classes are awesome. And I mean, it's all the same beautiful, amazing teachers
Yes.
that would be.
$4.
Yeah. So that's amazing. And there is, I do believe part of the proceeds are going to a charity as well. So
Yes.
there's details about that on the Vogue Knitting Live website. So
Yes.
super fun to participate in that.
Yeah.
So come join us.
That'll be fun.
It will be.
Should we show knitting?
I think we should get into the knitting because it's been a
Do you have any
chat.
FOs?
No.
Yes, you do.
I have socks. You go with FOs first.
I think we should show them at the same time. I think
Okay,
it's
something
funny.
crazy happened.
Yes, $4. You guys,
Yes.
set your alarms. You're going to spend all weekend taking fun classes, listening to people speak.
Am I sure about the price?
Yes.
99% sure.
Yeah. Okay. She said $4 to
That's-
get the entrance to the thing.
Please check it out. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh my God. I hope we just haven't caused a problem. No, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
$4. She said that gets you in for the weekend.
Classes are $40 each. Oh my God, you guys. Okay.
Really?
The virtual marketplace and the talking, maybe the thing is $3.99.
Oh, are we considered a talk?
Yes.
So ours is $4. I don't know. Is it?
Okay. So marketplace is $4, but that includes
Our talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're not considered teaching.
No.
We're a virtual
We're not
talk.
a class. We're I don't know what they call it.
Okay.
Wow.
I love it.
Thank goodness we're live and we can't edit this out.
It would be very weird if we got it right.
Okay, because I was thinking that is so crazy cheap for classes. Classes are awesome and well worth it. Absolutely, they are. Absolutely, because I mean that's even at $40. When do you ever take a class for $40 at an event? Never.
I agree.
Never. So well worth every dollar.
What day is the 1st?
I'm still going to take a class. 1st of September is Tuesday.
Do you guys know that Melissa of Plank and Stella is opening Belcher family pre-orders?
What?
Do you guys remember?
Yes.
Anyway, I just saw that on my Instagram.
Okay, now I feel like a big idiot.
Well, okay.
10% of the proceeds go to the Gets Better project, which is great.
To be fair,
To be fair,
second.
you sprung it on me.
Shh.
That's our misunderstanding from when we had our conversation.
She did say $4 gets you in for the weekend. She didn't say
that's our misunderstanding.
We misunderstood. We thought, and I thought actually that's really cheap.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. As
But
much as
anyway.
we value teachers and stuff, you think, that's a little
Right.
Anyway,
Okay, good.
for the details,
You
go
guys,
to Vogue Knitting Live.
Let me just say, $40 is a steal of a deal.
For sure it is.
Because those classes are over $100.
We've paid 4 times that much to go to
Yes.
classes.
Yeah.
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 So, and it's just super fun to get together and learn.
Yeah.
Right? And I actually think it's better on so many levels because not everybody is able to, for whatever reason, to travel to an event. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. It is expensive and can't get away from work or whatever. So
Right.
this is so much more inclusive where you
Put
can
your
sit at
cowl on.
home. Jodi.
Tracie and I both have patterns today, which I'm so excited about.
This was not a plan, but today we both have
I actually
towels.
think this is perfect because we keep talking about people being organized and thoughtful about gift knitting
Yes.
for the holidays. And these are small items
Yes.
that you can do with bits and one skeins, right?
Yeah.
And so I showed this already.
Which I love, Jodi.
This is my
I'm totally making one of those.
This is, I'm calling like a faux brioche where it's got mohair held double behind, just like my slipped rib hat. But what it does, you guys, it makes this amazingly fuzzy inside.
So it's light but warm, and it's not bulky but
Look
warm.
at that fuzz. You can also do this with DK because the main color is DK. You can do your contrast color DK if you don't like the fuzz, right?
Right. Totally.
So you can do that.
Yeah, not everybody loves the mohair, but you're right. It's the same gauge. Put in your favorite DK.
Yeah.
Merino, alpaca, whatever you like, you can substitute. That's, I think, one of the most fun things about putting out a pattern is seeing how everybody interprets it for themselves. Right? Like if we could knit 100 versions ourselves, we would, but it's just not possible. So it's more fun to see what you guys will do with yours.
Okay, and this.
Yeah, so this one's finished too. This is this
you
goes
calling
with
it?
my hat. So the tartan toque, and this is the tartan tube.
I love it.
So they're both up on Ravelry, and you can find them, and we'll link the show notes.
They're both 20% off through the weekend,
okay.
right?
Great. Yes. And I actually threw my tartan socks in there too because I thought, it's the plaid thing. But
You guys.
what I also love is when it's contrast colors like this. So you buy a skein of one, a skein of another, and you can either make 2 cowls.
Yeah.
Or 2 whatevers.
Yeah.
Right. It stretches.
Yeah.
So I love that.
So is this one pattern? 2.
No, it's one pattern.
Okay.
I put them in the same PDF. I wasn't sure what to do.
My God, you're so nice.
No,
Are the
I wasn't
socks
sure what to do.
separate?
I added the socks are their own pattern.
Okay, good.
But I wasn't sure what to do with the cowl, and then I just thought,
That's
you know
so
what?
nice that
This
people get a
time,
set.
I'm just gonna do it like this.
Perfect.
Yeah, not necessarily always,
But
but
okay,
I do love the
our
yarn.
cowls are our new shawl, right?
Well, they're so. First of all, how quick is it?
Yeah.
Right, it's knit on a I like to use those 16-inch circular needles.
Me too.
So start to finish, there's no shaping. It's just so portable. I love them. And they never fall off.
Oh, I
Right?
love it so much.
Jodi's
Okay,
hair rocks. It does.
Thanks, guys.
It does rock.
I have to say, I'm a little obsessed with this tartan pattern.
Do you like it? Well,
Yes.
it's like, with mosaic knitting, it's like knitting stripes.
Right.
You just keep changing your yarn, and it's just like that one, your slipped rib.
Yeah.
It's so addictive.
I know, but sometimes a pattern comes out and you think, oh, this is pretty special. For me, it's this because I know it's slip stitching, so anyone can do it.
It's not hard at all.
But it turns out super impressive.
And it's funny because you think, oh, maybe it's too simple, but I really love it. I love it, love it, love it.
Simple is key. There's lots of not fussy.
I guess.
There's lots of more complicated and intricate lace patterns and things like that.
I like stuff that I can knit when I can watch TV.
Yeah.
Right? And crank out for gift knits, which is exactly what your slipped rib is too.
Yeah. Oh, and
so tell us about your yarn again.
So Vincent dyed by Dells. I'm using his yarn. I'm using his Twist DK.
Jodi, it's so beautiful.
And I'm using his silk mohair.
I love it.
Albador's water. Albador's water is the lighter blue. And something coal. It's not Meredith's
It's not
Gray.
Meredith's Gray. It's his
the one
newer
with
warm one.
It's the one with the word coal in it.
Okay.
For his, and he will check him out. We're going to link. He's also going to be having kits.
Awesome.
Yeah. So you'll be able to get a kit.
That's so great.
Yeah. You use
Cheryl's Coal.
Thank you.
There you go.
I couldn't think of it. Yeah, I love
Jodi,
the
I love it.
colors
So
too.
tell me, like you wear, I wear cowls in the house sometimes in the winter.
Well, since I knit, thank you for buying the pattern. When I knit the Snuggle is Real cowl by Macks, the cowl that he did.
Yeah.
I wear it. I didn't know I would wear it all the time in the house.
Right.
I thought it was an outdoor garment that you wore an accessory to be warm.
But if you're wearing a heavy sweater, we can fluctuate in temperature so much.
Right.
That the cowl can just be like, whip it on, whip it off, whip it on, whip it off. It's easier to regulate your temperature.
Yeah.
Which only people our age are going to care
Right.
about. But it goes along with is it hot in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people think mohair is itchy. I don't. That's why you can hold a light fingering.
Suri alpaca would work.
Suri would be beautiful. Or you can just do mohair for both contrast and mane. So there's different ways to do this. And same with Tracie's. You don't need the mohair.
You don't. It's optional. And what I did love, I don't have my yarn with me, but I bought a little 25-gram ball of yarn. Oh. So lots of times with you'll get the big skein of 400 and whatever meters of mohair and you'll never use it. It'll last a long time.
Yes.
But if you're just planning on knitting a couple of pieces, those 25-gram balls of mohair hold. Like I had leftovers from knitting the cowl and the hat and still half a ball left of mohair.
Not everybody has those though.
Yeah, but there is lots. But like you can buy like
I actually did not know about that.
Rowan makes it the half ball. The one I used was by Isayer. You can get I think it's by Biche and Bouche does the little small balls. So there's several that you can.
I think that's
Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't mohair mini skeins be great?
Yes.
Like half. I don't know if they do those, but I did appreciate that when I was knitting it thinking, geez, now I don't have this giant. Oh, Shabui does 25-gram mohair too, somebody said.
Shabui.
Jodi, you and your theme songs, I love it.
Okay, let's show some yarn. Let's do this.
Should we show? Okay. Well, should we save that to the end?
Okay, yeah, so people don't have to. Yeah, let's do that.
We should talk more knitting. You want to see what I'm working on?
I do.
Okay, so now we're in whips. I am knitting more mohair. I feel like when you're a mohair person, you kind of want to knit it with everything.
I agree.
It's a very tiny whip. Feel it. You just.
Well, you can just.
Feel it. It's like,
look
what?
at the fuzz factor, you guys.
This is the beautiful yarns of Lola Bean. This is her City So Nice. They named it twice color in the mohair. And this one's actually her mohair silk.
I actually think that she said if enough people message her and ask, she'll put a pre-order up for this.
Really, Jodi? No.
Yeah.
Really?
No, but that would be funny if they
She's
did.
dyed 8,000 gazillion skeins of this yarn.
I just like busting her balls.
You know what? It's her own fault for making such beautiful yarn. What can we say? You know?
Look at it knit, you guys.
So I started this is a Paloma. I've already knit a Paloma by Espace Tricot, and it's got that cute twisted rib detail down here. I just thought, I've already knit one, so I'm going to knit something else. So I started with a 2x2 rib, and it's just going to be plain. So same pattern, but nothing on the sleeve, and just 2x2 cuff for the bottom and top.
Ooh, so you love the shape of it so well.
I did. It's just a really nice square shape that I just felt like I could wear a lot. But there's so much color in this yarn.
Okay, so being a backyard yarn dyer, me, like, and I'm saying that because I don't have the experience and I don't know. I know trying to get speckles and getting to stick with, like, she is amazing at her craft.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
So I do love it. I feel like I haven't touched this in a week. And it's in
I was going to say.
It's in my Mrs. Brown's bag that is the same yarn. Like, how much happier could this project be for me? So I am loving it. I'm going to get back to it now that my home organization streak is over. And let me tell you, my elbow is sore from carrying things and putting things together and stuff.
I can't believe you didn't take a kid with you. I would never go to Ikea without taking a kid to help me lift it.
No.
Oh.
Really?
Yes.
I don't like dragging people with me when I go to those things.
Oh, but my kids,
because they're like,
they don't.
When are we done? No, I just wouldn't even consider it. If somebody loved Ikea and wanted to come with me and look around when I'm looking around, great.
Mine do.
Yeah. No, I don't have anybody in my life, in my family, that would get excited about going to Ikea. So yeah, you could knit this in any color though. Any beautiful Lola bean, right? Oh my God. And I am doing the helical knitting just because hand-dyed yarn.
There's always slight variations.
It's variations, right? Which is why we love it so much.
Yeah.
What are you knitting, Jo?
Oh. What am I knitting? Oh, well, just a sweater that's finished.
What? Did we ever see this?
Yeah.
Like up to here?
Beginning, yeah. So, okay.
Holy.
So this is...
Oh my God, I love it, Jodi.
Cozy Classic Raglan by Jessie May. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And this is the 6 skein fingering weight fade that I put together from Renee.
Wow.
Of Spun Right Round.
So you used fingering weight yarn, but you held it double.
I held it double because I wanted to fade. And I measured from my favorite sweater how many inches from the top. So I knew I'd be able to divide that by how many inches it would be. Here's the thing I didn't do.
What?
I swatched.
Yeah.
So the size works. But what I didn't do is looked at it's supposed to be a DK pattern. Mm-hmm. And so my yardage, I ran out of yarn.
Right.
I have some of this left and a little bit of this color left. But other than that, it's completely gone. So I stopped. It's elbow length. It's actually quite nice.
I think it turned out great.
It's actually
But it is
nice.
a lesson in like worsted weight yarn, which is basically what you're knitting, right? When you hold 2 fingerings together like that.
Right. I had 200 grams.
Like DK, you get
200
a
yards.
significant amount of yardage more. Like if you would use 6 skeins of DK,
plenty,
say 30 extra meters per ball, that really adds up. Yeah. So if you're substituting a heavier weight yarn with less yardage, you do need extra yarn if you want it. Right? Yeah. Right. So that's just the lesson in that.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing with my City Limits. I ran out too.
But I just
Jodi, it's ridiculously gorgeous.
And then what I did do is I added some high-low. I added some short rows at the back, so it came
super pretty.
Came down 3 extra inches at the back, or 2 extra inches.
Super pretty.
It's very sweatshirty.
Okay, tell me at the bottom. You did short rows at the bottom too?
Down here.
Yeah, to make your high-low. Oh, it's so good, Jodi.
Because it's a little longer at the back.
So when you were holding your yarns, you did like 2 cream, and then you added dropped 1 cream and brought in the other color, and then 2. Okay. So it's a real fade. Jodi, I know what you had in your mind was something different, but what came out of it is gorgeous.
Right. And you know what? I'm just rolling with the punches.
Don't you think you're going to love wearing it?
I do love wearing it already.
So tell me, how much did you have left of anything?
Nothing.
Did you have anything left for the blue at the bottom?
No. Because when I finished the body of the sweater, I went and I reballed my leftovers and divided it.
Yeah, that's it for the sleeves.
Yes. And you guys, I literally had nothing left of these 4 last colors.
Okay, so that's a really economical use of yarn.
Right.
Who wants all the leftovers? Unless you're like the scrappy knitter, which is great too. I love it. Okay, what weight is the mohair? In my sweater, it was lace weight.
Mohair is not always lace?
No, it's not. You can actually get a bulky.
DK. I've seen a DK too.
You can get lots of different. What fingering base did you use? What's SR? Oh, slip rib.
No, spun right round.
Oh, spun right round. No mohair in your spun right round.
Oh,
that was not mohair.
I think she was asking what weight.
Oh, okay.
Fingering. I used her 80-20 base, which only had 400 yards. I think I would have been better off if I used her 75-25. I love her sock base. Yeah. Love it. But she does have a beautiful 75-25.
See, that's another thing to remember, that as much as you love the 80-20 for socks,
right,
75-25 held double would make an amazing sweater and you would get more yardage.
Yeah, I would have had a full sleeve.
So that's something to think about.
Yeah. But I love it so much.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I'm crazy about the teal.
I love the teal.
Like, I just love it with those neutrals. The teal. That's really
gorgeous.
And
it's funny because my hat that's coming out in 2 weeks,
yes.
That's totally matchy.
Jodi.
I love it.
I love it.
My shirt says.
Yes. You got to watch the shirt. So awesome.
A black woman created this.
She's got some really sassy ones.
I know she does.
Okay, let me look her up again because I was following her thinking, now I don't even know why I haven't bought it again. What's it called?
Mess in a Bottle.
Mess in a Bottle.
And she is edgy. She is groovy. She is beautiful. She is
so gorgeous.
A boss bitch. And I loved supporting her.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look, she's got the baby onesies.
Yeah.
Wow, she's got gorgeous stuff. Oh, wow. Anyway.
Yeah.
Go check her out. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love the baby onesies, though.
That's fun. Yeah. So I love being able to share new makers and especially black makers because it's important we support.
Jodi, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, people.
Yeah,
people with babies, buy those little onesies and show us pictures. That's so cute. So cute. Is that her baby? There's a few pictures of that cute little one.
I don't know.
Oh, this is COVID-19. So born into this mess, it says COVID-19 baby. And this little one is like, that's how we all feel about COVID, right? That's so cute.
I love that.
That's so cute.
Okay.
So,
guess what?
What?
That sweater that I talked about last week.
Yes.
2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Just a second. That number 11 sweater.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's available today in Danish.
Oh, that's helpful.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, so this sweater, you guys, I think we're all going to end up knitting this. This is sweater number 11, Danish pattern online now. English and Norwegian will follow in a few days.
Oh yeah, that's really nice. Super cozy.
But you guys, it's interesting in the back. It's like a 3-needle bind off back here for
stability.
There's really cool details.
Okay.
Look at this.
So here's something I was thinking of. So our knit-alongs are all ending.
Yes, we have to think about our fall one.
So our West Knits knit-along is ending. Get your West Knits in. The Sock Bash and our Don't Sweat It make-along with all the like summer fibers are all ending. And I just thought maybe, wouldn't it be fun just to do a sweater knit-along, like a virtual like a virtual festival sweater. Like, people go, I'm knitting a Rhinebeck sweater. I'm knitting a...
Yeah.
I mean, we could just do some kind of sweater knit along.
Because we
like
know...
knit whatever sweater you want to knit.
Yes.
But I feel like now in the Northern Hemisphere, fall is coming.
Let's do that.
And I think there's people that are normally going to these events that are missing out on that like ritual of making the sweater to go visit with other knitters and have people appreciate the wool and the whatever.
And what we can do when we get later on in our knit along is actually show with our iPad people FOs.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Right?
So anyway, think about it. I just thought this is how we plan things.
Yeah.
You're like, what do you think?
I'll forget it.
But anything like a cardigan, a vest, a poncho, a sweater, some kind of like a garment or of some kind.
I love it.
And we always run a knit along for gift knitting too, holiday knitting. Yes. So maybe we should open a couple of those.
I agree.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. And somebody just said Hohe's Fall Cal is starting. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So if you're in Hohe's Fall Cal, that would be amazing
you
too.
You can put
we'd let
both.
You, yes.
You could enter into ours, the sweater you're knitting from hers.
For sure. And everything in that knit along, Hohe's knit along, is a brand new project too. So that would be fun to make it I don't know, I hate saying no whips, but
whatever. We're never gonna know.
Whatever.
Sneak them in.
It could just be fun to do this virtual event thing.
Yeah.
Virtual sweater.
Yeah.
Do you have any more knitting, Jode?
I have a whip, but let's see what you're knitting.
I have some sock talk.
Perfect.
Sock talk.
Oh, I do too.
Do you?
Well, a little bit.
I actually have a full... Did I show these at all? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Bam. No, I don't think I did.
They're amazing.
What do you think of those?
I love.
If you guys are looking for a pattern to sort of duplicate this, I always link the...
Keep looking because I don't know what it is.
I always link smooth operator socks because that's basically the same thing. These are cranked on our sock tube. So I actually cranked this tube Friday at dinner, and by Sunday evening...
This is what the tube looks like?
Yeah, and by Sunday evening, there was a pair of socks.
You did it in the morning, and you did it... That's what you did?
I cranked the tube at dinner. We ordered pizza, and I'm waiting for pizza. So I thought, I'm going to go crank this tube, and then tonight we'll watch TV or whatever, and I'll get going on these socks. And by Sunday, a little bit of knitting Friday night, Saturday night, or whatever, and they were done. These are a birthday gift. She's not into, I don't like wild socks. Pink is not her favorite color. Like, I didn't know what to do for her. So I went into my stash and pulled out, her favorite color is like a burgundy-ish. So I think she's going to like this. Hopefully.
Awesome.
That's my hope. So I pulled out this skein of yarn.
You got lots left.
And I just thought, oh, the color's so beautiful, right?
Why didn't you crank a whole tube?
Well, because I knew I had enough.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I love it. I'll use this yarn.
Excuse me.
But look what it was.
The OG.
How long have I had this? I must have bought this on our first trip to Knit City. Because I think she was caterpillar green yarn then. So now you'll know her as Gauge Dye Works. And this is her Mayflowers color.
It's beautiful.
It is my all-time favorite sock.
Did you go
sock
looking
base.
and you came across it?
I just pulled out this bin that I have self-striping
because you didn't go, oh, I remember I had that.
But you know what? I think I've bought this yarn when she's Gauge Dye Works too. I think I've already...
That's so funny.
I think I cranked a pair like this for Jocelyn for Christmas. I think I've given... So I'm going to knit myself whatever's left here because I love this color.
Crank a tube or knit
it? Probably crank a tube. And then I had this wound up. This is Driftwood by Sweet Fiber. This is on her cashmere base, so it tends to like be darker. I have it on merino and it seems to be like a lot lighter. I don't know. It just varies, right? But it's just this mushroomy taupey.
God, it's gorgeous.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes.
I love it. So those are a birthday gift actually for tomorrow.
Are you going to see her?
Oh, shoot. I actually think today is her... No, tomorrow's the birthday.
Okay.
So... Anyway, yes,
Love.
Yes, I'll see her. So I really want to keep them. And I like that I did the heel with the stripes.
I do too.
And then the toes
you love
and the cuff. I do love it.
I think it's so pretty.
And it helps you use up the yarn, right?
Yeah.
That's really fun.
Okay.
Jodi, am I keeping you up? Were you up all night? Did you have a terrible night?
It's the worst week when I'm PMSing. And right now, like, how does it work when you now start missing your cycle? Because, like, when is I feel like I've been PMSing for 2 fucking weeks.
I just heard that, well, actually, it was on that Michelle Obama podcast. She was talking to her OBGYN. And apparently I'm postmenopausal.
Yes, you are.
So a year after not having your cycle is postmenopausal. And that sounds misleading because post leads me to believe it's over.
No, it's
girl. It's never been worse.
I feel like I'm in the eye of the hurricane right now. I shouldn't actually joke about that. That's in bad taste because it's terrible down by Louisiana and Texas right now. But I feel like I'm in the thick of it.
Yeah.
So it's like...
I totally agree.
Yes.
So there are days I feel just like that.
That's been my week.
Because I have terrible sleeps.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, Joe.
Anyway, I'm so happy to be here, but I'm so
totally.
So this was a 2x cranked and I showed it.
Freaking love that.
So this is what I did. So at one end, I picked up the stitches and I'm doing the ribbing as I did on this end.
Okay.
And then what I'll do is I'll use 2 needles, pick up stitches around for one, around the other, separate it and do a toe.
So smart.
Is that what you do?
I have done it that way before.
Or do you do a full sock first?
No, I don't always do a full sock. So when I do it like that, I sort of measure how much I'm going to need for the foot, like kind of eyeball it.
Yeah.
And I like to put in my heel first.
Okay.
Because to me, that's the easiest way to measure.
I feel like it is easier to measure.
That's the only reason I do it. But I still do separate. I've done it exactly like this before. I've actually done it like cut in the heel, and then, I mean, worst case scenario, if I had to add black or a different color to make up a centimeter or whatever. But yes, that's going to work awesome.
Well,
I love making socks like this.
These are going to be for Mackenzie. Their birthday's coming up in October. And
you're going to be so ready.
With the Rainbow Pride.
They love hand knit socks. Oh, yes. It's such a good.
Yeah.
And what color is your contrast yet? Do you know?
Well, I'm doing the heels and toes in the black, but I'm doing the cuffs and toes in black, and I'll pick a fun color for the...
Like a wild?
Yeah.
They'll love that. They will love it. Okay, believe it or not, you would think with 2 weeks gone that I should have tons of knitting to show. Right. I don't.
That's it? I have one more
I've spent the last week not knitting.
That.
Well, I did knit that.
Yeah, you did knit
that. But honestly, there has been a grinding halt to my knitting the last few days, which is I'm not having it anymore. That's it. that is over.
That's so funny.
Do you have to use a sock blocker every time? No, I only ever got sock blockers when we were oops.
You can show it.
No. I only ever got sock blockers when we started showing our socks here.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't block my socks.
I do once.
You do for your patterns and things.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like...
But even, I mean, it just looks... Once you block them one time, you think, wow. They look pretty fabulous. But I don't block. Like, when I wash a big thing of socks, I just lay them out to dry.
I do it washer and dryer. Okay, so I was winding a bunch of heels and toes, minis for heels and toes. This basket's kind of full of them.
Okay, this would be great.
This would be really good.
Jodi.
Do you guys remember that La Bien Amie single mini set that I had last month? Well, I just had a desire to cast it on.
No, seriously, rainbows are everything.
And so that's all I'm doing is back and forth, back and forth. This will be my next color. And
what a
this
fun
will be
pattern.
Up here.
Oh,
yeah.
Stop it.
So it's held double, single.
So it's a worsted weight hat.
Yeah. I forgot how much I love a single ply.
I know.
I don't knit with it nearly as much. Mm-hmm. I think I need a sweater in it.
Jodi, I love my city limits like that.
Yeah.
This is stunning.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. So beautiful.
Amy's colors are just so gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just going to be a fun hat. I just felt the need for a quick project.
Well, I think anytime we're changing colors frequently.
There's only 8 rows per.
See? So would that work with a row 1 carnival of
10
grams each? Okay, so
This is how much I had left of that color, you guys.
so you could do 2 probably.
Yes.
With a 20-gram mini.
Yes.
So this might even be just the perfect thing for something like that. So this is the Carnival of Color Mystery Club by
Who does that?
Row 1 Yarn. And it's a mystery club, which is really fun because you get a new dyer, maybe possibly to you, and you don't know what's coming. But they're pre-wound, pre-labeled.
And a really, really good assortment of colors.
And price point, which I love.
Yes.
It's very accessible. The shipping, I believe, is free in the continental U.S. So you're getting a good deal and free shipping. Lucky you in the U.S. It's also just very affordable coming to Canada, too. Anyway.
This is Wobble Gobbly Yarns.
Wobble Gobble Yarn.
Can I try on your suit?
Hi, bud. Georgia likes to tease Jackson. Or Jodi likes to tease Jackson. Wow, he's so drenched in sweat.
Oh, God. Try showering. I'm just kidding.
So when you get your Row 1 or your Carnival of Color, you get actually a treat. But you do get a little stitch marker and you get a paper telling you about the dyer, which I think is really, really fun. And I know lots of people have continued their subscription because they enjoy scrappy blankets and crochet projects and all that stuff. So thank you to Row 1 Yarn for being a sponsor. And I think this one was tucked to the side because I love it.
Well,
I still have never knit with Wobble Gobble, but
I have not either, but I do follow her on social media, and I'm sure I think it's a her, and I think her colors are beautiful. I think you know who?
She is in Schenectady, New York. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. She's a mom of 2, a yarn hoarder, and die-hard foodie in addition to being a gifted dyer. I love this. I love that you get this little note.
Yeah.
So it's giving you all the colorways, and then honestly, you throw them in a big basket because they're all labeled. You'll never forget the color. That's well done.
When I look at this, I see Joyce from the Flying Kettle, who I was obsessed with. You know that. I mean, she has her own aesthetic, but it's like a bit of a soft speckle, and she uses more than one color, and she has such a variety of different,
gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Medium tones through really light pinks and stuff.
Well, she's definitely one of the dyers that I think when I see their stuff, I think, one day, I'll just make it happen one day, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous colors. So thank you, Row 1. Maybe you should take this with you and do some kind of scrappy project.
Oh, I like to think I would, but I don't ever.
Okay, I'll put it in our sock bash prizes.
Okay.
Because that's a fun thing to get, I think.
We need to keep it to show it.
I have other ones.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's open a new one and see the colors. Do you have a new one?
I have a different one.
Have we showed it?
This is one, I don't know. No, I don't have another one with me right now. I'd have to go find one.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's a different one than we've shown recently. So
okay.
I don't even actually know who the current one is.
No, it's a surprise.
No, so, I mean, it would be a mystery club for us, too.
Let's talk about that.
Okay. So this is one thing we've been busy with lately. We haven't had a...
No!
What?
This.
Oh, that. Okay.
I mean, yes, it doesn't matter.
No, that's good. So we do have another giveaway this week, which is really, really fun. And it's sponsored by the Hugh Knit shop in Toronto.
Those nutty ladies.
Which I'm very excited. I really want to go there. She's got fabric, lots of crafts, and yarn.
Sounds like a fancy tiger craft.
It sounds amazing. So Claudia is the owner, and she's also a designer, and she has beautiful patterns. If you go to their website, you can see them. But she's designed all of these things in the shop. So she has sent us kits to give things away. I think that's great. Thank you so much. She's got 2 this week that we want to share with you. And one is stitching.
You guys.
It's embroidery.
Everything you need is in this box. The pattern, the hoop, the fabric, and the needle, and the...
I feel like I should do it. It says, I love bread. That's what it's...
This is my daughter Maddie's mantra.
It's Anna and the Bakery or something. Anna and Lapin. She's her own shop is on Etsy, Anna and Lapin. But you can go to Uknit on their... We'll link everything in our show notes. And they sell kits. So I love a comprehensive,
Yeah.
like everything. Like you get the little package and everything you need. The hoop and everything is in here. So that's awesome. Yeah,
I think
double
that's
checking. Isn't it
right.
beautiful?
Yes. So you get everything you need.
And actually everything at Unit right now, if you use the code SUMMER 2020 until the end of August, only a few more days, you get 20% off your entire order.
Right.
So if you were thinking about something, treating yourself, then you can do, get a good deal this weekend.
And they had tons of needle crafts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots to choose
lots
from.
and lots of fun things. So another thing that she actually sent this
This is good.
originally.
Did she?
And we thought, oh, it's just too hot to share it. And she thought the same thing. So we've been hanging on to this one. Do you want to show the yarn? I'll get the picture up.
Okay, so this is really good.
Open this and show.
Transition because we have our sweater knit along.
Yes.
So
this
maybe
could
this
be
your cast on.
It
I'm
could be.
ripping the sticker, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I have to show you the yarn.
right.
Have you felt this?
No, but it looks so fluffy that I can't even.
Oh my god.
So this is a kit for the Pixel pullover. If you can see right there.
Is this the yarn
yes.
in the pattern?
Yes, this is the yarn in the pattern.
This is called Drops Air.
Okay, so this is actually, a lot of people knit with this yarn.
I need some of this.
Okay.
You guys won't believe the softness.
Now I think is it Aran weight? It's quite a bit heavier. Yeah, 17 stitches. So it is Aran weight. But I mean, if you even knit it at a thicker gauge, you could probably knit it to like a chunky. But it'll be, it is light. I was going to say light as air. I can see why it's called air. What's the fiber content?
Moose.
65% alpaca, 28% polyamide, 7% wool. How about that?
Say that again.
65% alpaca, 28% polyamide, and 7% wool.
Okay.
So it's mostly an alpaca yarn.
Do you think? Oh
and
my god!
Is it
it's
blown into a
beautiful.
tube? Is it one of those? No, it's not that.
No.
But it's
It
so,
almost looks woolen spun. No,
it's so
it's a chain construction.
It's so soft. Okay, so that must be, maybe it is a tube. No? Chainette?
No.
Okay.
Not really chainette, but it looks it, Tracie. Yes, it's some sort of, I don't know, professing that I know.
So
what I'm
this
talking
sweater is super cute. It looks like it's got a bit of a boat neck and a 3/4 sleeve, but of course, you can knit it to whatever length you love.
It's blown in a tube.
Is it? It is blown in a tube. So that's what the polyamide is.
Okay,
right?
tell
The
me.
tube.
Does this grow any while you knit it? Was that Jeremy? Was that Jenny? Jenny, did it grow at all like an alpaca can, or is that enough of contrast to kind of stabilize it? Because if that is
No, it doesn't grow, says Amanda. Okay, it's really fun to find. So here's the deal. You can get this kit at Unit, and you can get 20% off using the code SUMMER 2020. But the pattern is free for everybody. You don't have to go shopping to get something.
Okay.
And those are the kind of giveaways that we love, when everybody can get something, even if you're not buying something. So I think this is a super cute sweater. It must knit up like lickety split.
Okay, I want a sweater in this.
It's gorgeous.
Can you remind me to buy it?
Yes.
Drops. Maybe we can be sponsored by Drops.
We
Thank
could
you
just
so
knit
much.
with their yarn.
Thank you so much. This yarn is new to me. I haven't ever felt it. I'm familiar with Drops, not all the stuff that they make. This is stunning.
Okay, so here's how I know about this yarn. Remember the Turtle Dove from Espastrico,
Yes.
and it was knit in Luft?
Yes.
And then they came out with the Turtle Dove 2,
Okay.
because Luft is a certain price point.
Yes.
It's pretty pricey.
Yes.
So they redid the pattern in a more economical but also fuzzy yarn, and that's what the Turtle Dove 2 is knit in this as well.
Okay.
Which is another free pattern. So if you get the yarn, there's
It's knit in this exact?
yes.
Okay, don't let me end the day without buying this, please. Remind
Okay,
me.
before you leave my house,
Can I
you
just
can go
say,
shopping.
it's also, it's a 50-gram ball, and it's $10 a ball. I think that price point is really mid to low mid.
So even at 100 grams, so how many, so 150 meters. And I mean, here's the thing, alpaca does not weigh the same as wool.
Right.
So 50 grams of alpaca might be longer yardage than, well, it obviously is.
Right.
50 grams of wool is like
Right.
about 100, and this is 150.
Oh, you're so smart.
Right?
So this is quite a bit economical.
It's economical and it's lighter. So anyway, it's kind of fun. But here's the deal. This is what we're giving away this week. We are going to give you their sweater kit. You can download the pattern for free. And this super adorable.
Oh, they get the whole
embroidery-
thing.
They get everything. Yes. It's all going to come to you. So
This is a good one.
isn't it fun? I
Yeah.
feel like it's the perfect time because fall is kind of coming.
Yeah.
Like September is next week.
And we have a new sweater along coming up next week.
Yeah. So what do we want people to tell us? That's
Their
the
favorite
worst
thing
part.
about fall. Guess what? Pumpkin spice lattes are now at Starbucks.
Maybe we should ask people too their favorite, like pumpkin recipe or fall recipe.
Do that.
I
Maybe
love it.
we can share.
And if you can link your recipe, we'll love you forever. No, but that would be great. I love those
Yeah.
ones where people talk about what they like to cook and stuff.
I do too.
So that's pretty fun.
What a great. Okay.
Isn't that a beautiful giveaway? So thank you to You Knit.
This transitions perfectly into what we were just talking about because here's the thing.
Jodi, I love that yarn. What the heck is that?
Petite Knits is a beautiful designer.
Oh my God. This is ridiculous. I know what this is just by touching it. I can tell.
It's Swanky Beaver.
Swanky DK,
It's the Swanky DK base by
Magpie Fibers.
Yeah. It's voices. Did I show this yet?
No, you just talked about buying it.
It came in the mail. Look at you guys. This is what I was talking about. It's like a washed over muddy, watery.
It's like dirty. I don't know. Well, is that olivey on
It's
top of
dirty
the blue?
beaver.
Talk about a color that's not going to sell. I would like 6 skeins of dirty beaver.
Anyway, but this is my gorgeous blue with all these. I don't know what is on top speckled, but it's gorgeous.
I think it's like olivey brown kind of. It's so lovely.
Okay, so I'm going to
Your
show you the
swatch is
pattern.
beautiful. Look at your swatch.
Petite Knits. It's a vest, but I'll
Oh my
show you the
gosh,
pattern
I think I've
second.
seen that.
4mm needle, 17 stitches. I still can't get 17 stitches.
Okay, wait a minute. 4mm. Well, no, don't worry about the 4mm. You'd have to go higher than that.
I up to a 5.5 and I have 17 and a half stitches.
That's okay. Just because she gets it, she might be a crazy loose knitter.
But when you see her sweater and go in close,
Yeah.
it's tighter than.
Her tension is not your tension.
Really?
That's what I mean, that's the whole point. I mean,
I'm going to pull up the sweater.
I don't really want a pattern without a suggested needle size, but that is all it is a suggestion.
It's a DK weight pattern though.
That's okay.
How do I get 17 stitches on a 4mm needle?
Well, if you can get 17 and a half blocked,
On 5.5mm.
that's okay.
I just thought I was doing something wrong.
No, you're not doing something wrong. It just means your tension is different than her tension.
But does it make you think that's weird?
No, it just makes me think she's a really loose knitter. And then sometimes I would think too, okay, what yarn is she using?
Right.
Because
She's
it could
using
be the difference in your yarns as well.
She's using a combination.
I used a 5mm needle when I knit Mom's Love Note. Oh, freaking love it. I think I saw that.
This is what I swatched for.
Jodi, I love it.
Well, it's like our Paloma or that sweater number 11 that I've been looking at. I just thought with a long sleeve t-shirt underneath.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. All the yes.
Petite Knit she has her own website, petiteknit.com, where I was able to get the pattern. She has lots on Ravelry, not this one yet.
Okay.
So
Is this fairly new then or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Jodi, the
it's fairly
color
new.
is ridiculous. You're going to look great in this.
I don't know
So
if
you
I'm going to
blocked this?
proceed. Yeah, it's
Oh, you don't
blocked.
know if you're going to proceed. Why? You've almost got gauge. 17 and a half, you just do your math. You're probably going to knit a size bigger.
Yeah.
It's okay to not do it too. You can swatch and that could be enough to say, this is not for me.
I really want it though.
So if you did go...
See, look at her gauge, how much tighter it looks than mine.
So if it's probably the difference in the yarn. I don't
it
know.
It must not be TK.
Maybe
I must not be getting this right.
Mohair or
She
something.
does. It's 2 fibers.
Then it's mohair fills in the gaps.
Okay.
Mohair makes your yarn fatter, so it doesn't look loose because the mohair is filling in all the gaps.
Got it.
So 17 stitches is more like a worsted weight gauge.
Okay.
If you have worsted weight yarn that you like, you could substitute it probably really easily. But I still wouldn't be knitting on a 4mm needle.
Maybe I save this for another sweater.
Right.
And find yarn that's going to work with this.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that was my thing this week.
Jodi.
I kept going up and thinking,
Jodi, it's beautiful.
good
It's
Lord.
beautiful.
I did the whole
This
thing.
color is...
I did the
I
holy
know,
thing.
your swatch is like a work of art. I will take one, please. Hee. Love it. Gorgeous. Add a mohair, says Amanda.
Oh, Amanda, you're so smart.
I mean, it'll change your speckles for sure.
The thing is that Damie and the crew at Magpie don't do mohair.
Yeah.
And I don't want to screw with this color.
That's something to think about.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't either.
Right.
And there's lots of great DK patterns. This would be an amazing cozy classic raglan.
So do you think I should use a DK plus a mohair?
Yes.
Do that. Okay.
Yes.
I really
That
want
would be
this.
Yes.
Okay.
Or sport weight plus a mohair.
But look at this, you guys. I don't think I would do a turn down turtleneck. It probably end up being a mock for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah,
Maybe
love
should
it,
I do?
Jodi.
It's got
No, I don't think you like high necks
no.
like that.
I don't think so.
I would totally knit that just the way it is. I love it. I would love that.
I
I
love it so
I love that cozy feeling.
This is in cream.
See?
That's
That's really awesome.
yeah.
Really awesome.
The trouble is, I wanted to cast on today.
So here's the thing. When I'm knitting this Paloma sweater, because I've already knit it once and swatched it once,
Yeah.
I know my gauge with that yarn. So I get 20 stitches with the fingering and mohair on like a 4.5mm or whatever. So you could get 17 for sure with DK and mohair.
Right.
Easy. And probably on this 5.5 that you're already knitting with.
I just have to regroup.
Do you have DK plus mohair?
DK plus mohair?
I have gray mohair if you have something that would work.
No, I don't have mohair to go with it. I don't have mohair to go with anything.
Okay.
I have to regroup.
Okay. Regroup.
But this was fun this week. That was interesting to me. I kept going up, and then I thought, I must not have the right yarn.
I used to hate swatching, and I feel like
This took less than an hour.
right.
And you don't have to purl.
And think about if you would cast on this sweater instead of swatching.
It would have been a disaster.
You'd be ripping it out.
Yeah.
And the thing with the cashmere yarn is it can get big, like
Yeah.
floppy, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the mohair doesn't do that. Like it'll be so nice with the mohair.
This color is called Voices Carry from Magpie.
It's so beautiful.
It is so
That every time I
beautiful.
hear that, I think of the song. The song starts
Yeah.
running through my head.
So I love it so much.
You know what you could do too to make it more affordable, because mohair is kind of pricey? You could go with like a non-superwash sport weight or DK, like those, like just non-superwash wools that are like Farm to Cable Yarn has some of
Yes.
those Rosa Pomar
Oh, yes.
that are DK and sport weight, and they're so affordable.
Does alpaca come in a lace weight?
Yes.
That could be a good substitution.
Yes.
Adding an alpaca lace.
Yes.
Anyway,
You could do lots of things.
it's something to think about.
That's what I love.
And
about-
that's what happened. This swatch, I wouldn't say it was a disaster because I learned a lot
Right.
from this. But that's when I cast on that hat and thought, screw it. I'm just going to do something I know is going to work.
Well, you're still going to have an amazing sweater. And now
Yes.
you'll find something.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's really
now,
cool.
actually, let me just tell you.
Okay.
Now, because I have my swatch and my stitches, I can go into Ravelry and punch in. I'm telling people, you can punch in your gauge and it will give you pattern suggestions.
See?
Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Or like that gauge is like you could hit worsted and Aran on the filters,
Right.
and then it would bring up sweaters kind of in that gauge.
Yeah.
Even though you're using DK plus mohair, you're getting a gauge that's more worsted.
Because I don't want the 5.5 gauge.
Right.
I don't want it. I mean, I'm loving the 4.5, actually.
Good. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too.
Jodi, you'll find an amazing pattern.
Okay.
Yeah, and people are saying do a project page.
What's that?
I had someone message me that beautiful sweater you gave me for my birthday. and they want me to do a project page, for your sweater. I don't know what needle you used. I don't know. I'm not doing that. Sorry. But that's pretty funny.
Yeah. That is funny. Okay, you guys, we have something.
It should be a drinking game. Every time I get a message from somebody about Jodi's non-existent project pages.
Yeah.
If only, chug a Diet Coke every time I get one.
It took 5 minutes.
What?
I don't know, to do the project page.
I know. It doesn't take long. As long as you have like a quick picture, it really is. You don't even have to put notes or anything. Just your needle and your yarn, done.
Right.
Right? Okay.
I did it for my poncho because I love my poncho so much.
Yeah. And I actually love that you only have one project listed. I think that's like those huge Instagram accounts that follow one person.
Yeah.
I love that.
Right. That's kind of me.
I think it's kind of funny.
Let's do this.
Okay, so we have a fun thing happening in our Etsy shop right now.
Yeah.
That's been super fun to put together. So we love collaborating with makers, and so far it's been Canadian makers, which has been really fun.
Yeah.
And we have a new kit in our
We have a new kit. Tracie's kind of between the dyer and Tracie's inclusions, this kit rocks.
I thought it was super cute.
Yeah.
We never know what people want, but it's fun to just sort of dream things up, right?
Well, and you're really good. Tracie does all the inclusions. You're really good about switching it up.
What do you think?
Yes to everything. Don't even ask.
We love good tools, right?
Yes.
And we love custom things. We love our logo. So we try and put our flavor into whatever it is that we've got going. And you picked an amazing inspiration photo and sent it to Leo and Roxy Yarn Company,
who we love.
So bam, there's their yarn. There was this amazing inspiration photo of the beach and like a fruity drink. Because we thought, you know what? Let's honor summer. The colors are so much fun. It is still August. It is still summer for another month. And that's what they came up with. It is this crazy, gorgeous.
I love it so much.
It's called Suns Out, Guns Out. This is the custom color. And they paired
Did they name that?
Yeah.
I would have named it Suns Out, Buns Out.
Okay, well, guns, buns, whatever.
Both.
Whatever's
They're both
out. And this is their Hey Girl color, and this is Sex on the Beach.
Yeah.
So,
love it.
Super fun. It's an 80-20 superwash merino nylon, so perfect for everything, whether you socks or cowls or shawls or whatever we were talking about before. But that is what it looks like in a sock.
Okay, so this is what I always say about don't judge a skein before you wind it up.
Right.
Because although this is incredible, I mean, look what it does.
I have a really hard time looking at that wild skein thinking, what is that going to look like knit up? So in a sock, that is what you get. But in a cowl, it's going to look different. In a shawl, it's going to look different. And you have so much yarn to play with there.
You do.
You can get two short pairs of socks. You can get a cowl, a shawl.
A beginner sock video. You have to get, just YouTube it. But the smooth operator socks, you guys.
They're great. But also, Hey Brownberry. It's got a sock class on YouTube.
Yes.
A whole bunch of videos.
Does she?
That's free. I should try and remember to link that
in
our show notes.
Look
she's
at
fantastic.
The speckles. Tracie, you've done a really, really fun job with Tracie knit this tube and then added everything after.
Oh, well, it was really fun.
But it's always fun to see this knit up. You guys, look.
Okay.
I love that.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah. But let's show a few things. Let's show everything that's in the kit.
Okay.
This is the leftover.
So the yarn is fantastic, but we always like to add something else. And this time we were sort of inspired by socks because we love socks.
Yeah.
So Sock Talk deserves its own project bag.
Yes.
And it's just a super cute drawstring natural canvas.
Yeah.
Which we love.
Love. With
our little Sock Talk logo. And then we started thinking, what are the things you need when you're knitting socks? You need a tape measure because you have to measure.
Okay, if I was to guess, I probably have 15 tape measures somewhere.
Right.
Not where I need them when I need them.
I like different ones too. And I super love these clear ones.
Love.
With colored tape measure.
because they're fun.
It is fun. It's
Yeah.
different. I love it. So that's a sock talk tape measure. And you need some stitch markers. So Brick Bubble, who is an amazing local maker next to us, she did some laser cut birch. This one is our logo. And this one is our little socks.
Oh my God, they're good.
And this one just says sock talk to go with the rest of the sock talk things.
Oh, I love it so much.
So you get a set of 3 of those.
We have added, Tracie got our little badges because we think everybody needs pins.
They're super cute.
Yep. I love the color, the colors you chose. This
Well,
blue to go with.
It was
I know.
meant to be from the mini skein.
Yeah.
But then I thought one thing I know that I use all the time is needle gauge.
Yeah.
And so Brick Bubble did a mini sock needle gauge. And the holes on there should be able to, if you're knitting fingering weight socks, sport, DK, and probably all the way up to worsted weight. And it just clips. It'll clip on your bag or your Notions bag or on their zipper or whatever. It's just a teeny tiny little Notions, teeny tiny little needle gauge.
Excuse me.
So we thought that would be a fun kit.
This is a fun kit.
So you get some yarn and then you get some fun sock tools if you're a sock knitter or that. So it is in our Etsy shop and we'll link it. Thank you so much to Brick Bubble, Diane, and the ladies, Jolyn and Carrie out in Ontario for dyeing the yarn. You know, it's really fun to work with folks and create something fun. So thank you.
This is a really good kit. They'll be I think there's 1 to 2 week shipping, but we will put the kits together and get them out next week.
Mm-hmm. It is ready to ship ish. We're gonna get them out next week for sure.
Kit.
Yeah,
that's really fun.
Yeah, so it is a fun summer color, and so you know we love that they're so different every single time.
I agree.
Yeah, and I think that sock class I was talking about. Did I say? Brown Bear. It's Denise. Earth Tones Girl is who it is.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I mixed that up.
So you fucked that up.
I will.
How
well,
much
they're
more
both
can we get
amazing
wrong?
ladies.
How much more can we get wrong?
They're both amazing ladies. But if you're looking for the sock class, it is Earth Tones Girls. And
Don't
I will link her YouTube
Yes.
channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hand balm sticks. Guess what? Those are coming back soon. They're on order.
We've been on. We are going to be stocking our shop, you guys. We've been having some fun, creating new things, and we have to get it all together. It's coming. Things are coming.
Yeah. I'm hoping
and
we have a
Tough Woolens is
website
coming.
and those restocked by the end of mid to end September.
Yeah, September will be a fun one.
Did I show this?
No, in fingering weight, yes.
Yes.
But
do you guys remember the giveaway we did? The Creative Knitter had a fingering weight mini skein set in these exact colors. And we gave away those Pride Sock ebook, that Pride Sock ebook.
Yes, and a bag of yours.
Yes.
Yes.
This is DK.
Now you're speaking Jodi's language.
Now you had me at DK.
Well, I can't get over the rainbow that she's put together.
It's beautiful.
It, to me, that's the kind of rainbow I love. Just a little bit more of a modern, that color scheme. I super like this little section.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. She's just put together some really beautiful colors.
I love it so much.
That's 10 mini skeins.
Yes.
How much yarn is in it? So 490 yards. So like it's 2 skeins of DK yarn.
Yeah.
So you could do lots of stuff with that.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but I thought I needed one.
It could be colorwork sweater.
She gifted me this. She sent it.
That's so nice.
Yeah. I commented on her post. Oh, I need that.
And she's
left it at that. And then she sent
Canadian dyer, right?
She's a new Canadian dyer. I think she's going to do great things. I love supporting her business. And she's got beautiful yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll link it again, too, so you can go check out her shop if she's got more.
Okay.
Hopefully she's got more. I love her color sense.
Hi, Belgium. Doing the dishes.
Okay, you want me to show you some beautiful yarn that came to us?
Oh, wow. That is pretty.
This is a new to me dyer. Look at that.
That's
Isn't
new to
that pretty?
me, too. Ruby and Roses. I love the name.
Ruby and Roses. Look at her yarn. Look at that.
You guys.
This is sock yarn. That's a single ply. This
That's
one's called
beautiful.
Lucy, and it's an 80-20. Hello,
That's beautiful.
sock. Isn't it gorgeous? She's 16 years old.
Summer Magic. No.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
And she has a podcast.
She's very,
So we'll
very
link her
good.
shop and you can go there and find all the other stuff. But
We'll put her on the
isn't
one
that
to watch.
great?
Yes.
Kate, where's she from? Shoot, I forgot. Her name is Addison, and I don't know where she's from. Darn it. Oh, well, not that it matters, I guess, but aren't her colors beautiful?
Okay, she's got
She's a
already
good
color
speckler.
theory. Yes.
Yeah.
She's 16. Show off.
Now you're making me doubt everything, but I'm pretty sure, yes.
It's probably wrong. It's a 40-year-old male that did this. Love Addison.
She's from Missouri. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Is she 16?
Come on, please validate that I'm not losing my mind and she's 16
Okay.
years old.
What? Her. Okay.
Okay, great. I love them both, but I feel like this color combo is quite...
She's 17.
Oh,
Tracie.
she's
You're
17.
so
See,
wrong.
what do I know? Nothing.
Maybe she just turned 17. We'll give you the benefit.
Anyway, I just thought that was pretty fun because I think the yarn is amazing. There are some young dyers, right? Emma's yarn.
You know what
She's
love?
amazing.
I love that these young creatives think it's cool to get into knitting.
Well,
It is cool.
And it's not just the knitting or the craft of dyeing. It's a businesswoman. She's a
Yes.
businesswoman
At 16.
at a young age. And she's got her podcast going and
I
she's
gotta
doing all
follow
kinds
her.
of stuff. So
Is she on Instagram? For sure.
Yes, because that's where I saw her yarn. I don't know how I came across her.
Did you buy it? Or did she
I
send us
commented how beautiful
Oh.
it was, and she really wanted to send us
That's
yarn.
so nice.
So this I did not purchase, but I will absolutely. I just think it's gorgeous.
What's it called?
Ruby and Roses yarn. So that's pretty fun.
God.
I think they're gorgeous. Way to go, Addison.
Here's some minis just to show you a few.
I think she's a very hardworking dyer. Like now when you go back on her Instagram, you can see she's got quite a lot of colors.
Look at that.
Oh,
one.
that's gorgeous. Okay, great.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful. Very fall-like.
Okay, Addison. 2 thumbs up. Oh, she's a quilter too. Whatever.
No, she is? She made that?
I pulled out my monthly blanket. Yeah, she's a. Oh, that's a knitter. She's a knitter.
Oh, wow. Well, that's impressive.
She started this blanket in January of 2019. Wow. I'd love
that's
to know
exciting.
her. I'd love to know her story. Interesting.
You just get it wrong anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, I won't get it right, but I'd like to know it, and then I'll forget it. Set it and then forget it. Adela, look, that's for you. Some really beautiful
Oh,
greens.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should probably put her on her podcast and she's a spinner. Well, now she's just annoyingly talented.
Good Lord, Emma.
Yes,
No, not Emma.
she has. See, already you've screwed up her name.
Addison. Rhymes with Madison.
Okay, so I had
Addison's not following me.
Well, there you go.
I'm following her, so maybe she'll follow me.
Maybe. There was a moment on the last 2 weeks that I was like so excited I couldn't even handle it. A couple weeks ago, Wing and a Prayer Farm had their Instagram hacked.
How does that happen?
I don't know how they hack into your password protected whatever. But so she had to make a new one, and then you worry about all the connected things behind that people could be doing. So her friend Amanda, who is Prado de Lana Farm, did a fundraiser sale of. So Prado de Lana has their own wet yarn shop, and they carry Wing and a Prayer, and they did this sale where the yarn profits would go to Wing and a Prayer instead of the yarn shop.
So why though?
I'm not sure. I don't know all the details, to be honest with you, but I do know that these
They
types
lost
of
money?
businesses where they're raising the sheep and spinning really beautiful yarn, from start to finish, and they're naturally dyeing and all of these things. Those are things that I really love to support.
I do too.
So I didn't know the exact whole story, but I mean, these are ladies that are on farms and they've got their freaking sheep, and Like, I don't know why, but that just, I feel like that would be an amazing life. And
What if she kicks puppies?
We
No, I'm
wouldn't
just
be
kidding.
knitting without people raising the livestock
agree,
and
you
shearing
guys.
the animals and
That
being
is
ethical.
Laboriously hard work.
So there was a sale of yarn in Instagram stories. like
Did you say sold?
Yes. So you had to comment which ones you wanted, right? So I didn't think I'd get any. And then it was like, oh my God, look at all those colors. So I did get one, a natural. This is undyed. Oh my God, you should just
That is
feel
beautiful.
it. This is 50% Wensleydale. Oh no, it's 50% wool,
No,
which is
none of that.
Wensleydale, Cotswold, Teesdale, and Cornwall. 50% that blend, and 50% mohair.
Boy, that's nice.
And I think the mohair goats are named Thelma and Louise. So it's got all the info on the tag.
She's just guessed.
I'm totally
at
not
everything
making,
that she
I'm
just
not
said.
making that up. So this is from Wing and a Prayer Farm.
That natural is so beautiful.
Oh, isn't it awesome? Then I was like,
Oh, it
ooh,
smells so
I like this one.
good.
This one is naturally dyed with indigo and spruce. And it's 4 parts Shetland, 1 part Romney, and merino. So these are all like DK-ish. Jodi, look at that. Look at that. And this one is called the happiest yarn.
What's
and
it dyed with?
Indigo and spruce.
Oh my God.
Isn't that beautiful? I bought that for you.
You did?
Yeah, it's your color. You gotta
I
have
love
it.
so
Isn't it so
much.
beautiful? Doesn't it feel amazing? It's wool. It's rustic wool. Why is the first thing we do shoving our face in it, right?
I know. I love the smell of it, though.
And then
Thank you. I love
you're
this.
welcome. This one is 100% Cormo, and all of the sheep that are in this run of fiber, they're all listed on here. Isn't that cute?
So is this a different company?
No, I think Wing and a Prayer Farm does both
Oh.
those yarns. And the happiest yarn, I have to look that up. I think that's a collaborative thing. But anyway, I'm just really happy to get the yarn.
Yeah. I don't.
This is, so it says, Wing and a Prayer Farm breeds specific yarn from beloved flocks.
Oh.
I'm going to link Wing and a Prayer, and I'm going to link Prado de Lana, which is the yarn shop / sheep farm that did the sale. Because these ladies are so cool and amazing.
4 parts Shetland from Wing and a Prayer Farm.
Oh, from okay, awesome.
1 part Romney, 1 part merino.
So I believe, so then the fiber must be coming from other places,
like
and
it.
that's, anyway. I just thought it was really beautiful. How often do you get,
Look at those.
right? Really, really stunning. Actually, all 3 of them together would be amazing.
I bought new glasses.
Again?
I haven't picked them up. To be fair, I wasn't planning on it. Madison's eyes changed drastically since the fall.
And if you're sending her back to school, she should be able to see.
So she kept saying, they're really blurry, really blurry. Like, this was like in February. I'm like, you just got glasses in October.
Wow.
But they changed a whole point. Like, she's at -3.
Oh, that's
like
a lot.
2.75.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
How is she managing her cashier job?
right.
Right? Like, we adapt.
Yeah.
When she gets her new glasses,
She got them.
It'll be huge.
Right. But when I went there were these chunkier gray tortoise from Ray-Ban.
Super cute.
But it takes 2 weeks because my glasses are so thick that I get the compressed and all
I
that
still
stuff.
have not filled my progressive.
I don't.
Jodi, it's awful. I'm doing this all the time. I have to go do it.
It's a,
Did you just go to the shop and do it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like when COVID hit, I was like, I'm not going, but now I think everybody's
totally
adapted, right?
They're all wearing masks. You wear a mask. They're not up on your grill.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I really need the glasses.
Yes.
These are not cutting it anymore.
At the Lens Crafters at the mall in phase 3 there, they have such a good selection.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go.
Yeah.
I do need the progressives. It's pathetic how bad my eyes are now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the blind people.
You're +6. I'm +4.5.
Wow.
I'm -4.5.
Mine are very low prescription, but it matters.
It doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
just matters.
I really needed the distance ones for driving and like reading chalkboards and all that, like things that are far away.
Yeah.
But now I've added that close-up prescription.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Can anybody read the bottom of a lipstick tube, or is it just
No, it's just you.
Nobody can read that.
I
Please
can.
tell me nobody can read those words.
Well, it depends.
Somebody said -10. See?
Are you legally blind? What? That's a lot. Is that rude? I'm so sorry.
Yes, that's rude.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that, but I would just. It was. That's a really strong prescription.
Inquisitive,
Right.
but rude.
I could read. No one should read that. Those little.
Okay, thank you.
It does say fussy, but that's the name of the color. But everything else is too small.
Thank you, because that I was literally like squinting and doing everything I could.
Yeah.
I'm like one step away from a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
But thank goodness for magnifying glasses, right? That people can.
Oh, Florence is an optician. She thinks it's hilarious. Oh.
I do. Oh, somebody said laser.
No. You can only fix one thing with laser, so I would still need glasses.
Yeah. My son got laser. Loves it.
Oh, yeah.
Not many people get
Let me tell you, if my eyes can be fixed,
Right.
both,
Right.
I don't want to have to
It
do
does
laser
change
and then
people's-
and you still have readers.
Right.
Anyway.
You're too messed up for laser.
Yes. Oh, I couldn't.
It's not
do
going to
it.
work for you. It wouldn't work for me now either, apparently, because I need progressives. So have you been shopping at all, Joe? Do you have things that you want to share with us?
Yeah. You know last week how I said I got some
I know, right? Yes.
Leo and Roxy?
Yes.
It came that day.
Did it?
Yeah. Look, this is the mohair. This is the mohair silk patches.
Okay,
to
I'll
patches.
show you. I got Leo and Roxy too. I should show you. I'll show it to
This
you. At the
was the DK that I wanted
same time. So beautiful.
in that, but I thought this would go with this. A plain tonal gray with this patches mohair.
So gorgeous, Jodi.
And then I thought this mohair
Love.
with this or this mohair.
Love. What is with the pink with you?
This baby pink, I love it.
Okay, do you want to see what I bought from you guys? I mean, I know people are going to go check out their shop. You'll see all kinds of amazing colors.
Oh, that's
So,
beautiful.
Leo and Roxy, I got some DK and then a mohair. This one's called McSteamy. They've got such cute names for their yarns.
That's cute.
It's very tonal.
I love that. It's gonna be
It's going to have
beautiful.
darks and lights in
Yeah.
it. This one is called Eat Your Algae. They've got a few flamingo theme colors.
What, do flamingos eat algae?
Yeah, and that's what turns them pink, this color.
Oh, that is a flamingo color.
So this is, I think, but there's one called Kinder Flamingo, and that might be that. Yes. So like a baby flamingos
it's
are much
blowing
lighter.
out, you guys. Oh, there.
I
Look
mean,
at
that is like so gorgeous. So, and then I got the mohair in. That's really good representation. That's the Eat Your Algae in the mohair and the DK, and then the McSteamy.
Oh, it's
that nice?
gorgeous. Yes.
And this DK base is super soft.
It's very springy.
100%
I like it.
superwash merino. Anyway,
Oh, excuse me.
they've got some great stuff.
280 yards on 113 grams. That's good value. That's a lot of yarn.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
Well, that's like 250 meters, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
So very nice. And I shopped a little bit too. I love it when I buy things like as a club and then you forget about it and then it shows up.
That's going to be like my Advent this year. I
right,
love it.
Right. So I'm going to show, if you haven't got your Gauge Dye Works, your August shipment by Gauge Dye, it's a pattern and yarn club. I got mine pretty quick because we're Canadian.
Did you get 3? Did you get 3 months? Or you buy monthly?
No, this was monthly. It was just the 1 month. But you got an inspiration photo, and she actually dyed 3 versions. One showed, they were all floral pictures, and one was very like cream and gray, and the other one had this like super dark cranberry and a bright peachy flower, and then the other one was kind of grasses and
Did
stuff.
you pick your
You
picture?
picked from the inspiration picture.
interesting.
So they were very different feels. Okay, last warning. If you got the yarn and you don't want to be spoiled, please fast forward or look away or whatever. This is what the yarn looks like. So Gauge is a self-striping dyer. So sometimes they're gradients that fade into one another. Sometimes they're stripy striped. I'm actually not. And the pattern that comes with this is by Andrea Rangel, another
Who we love.
amazing Canadian designer. that we love. And she did, it's called the Botanical Lace Sampler. So you get the pattern, and this is the yarn. I picked the green.
Is it a striper?
I think so by looking at this cake. I think so.
Or more like gradiated?
But it's like a sampler cowl. So you do one pattern for a little while, and then you switch to another pattern.
Oh, that's
So you keep
fun.
going, and it's going to be a little loop cowl. Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
So this was really exciting to have pop up in the mail.
Did you forget about it?
Kinda. But that's also another project that I just think would be so relaxing for this time. Like,
excuse me.
One skein, a loop cowl. I think it would be really fun to knit and to wear.
What a beautiful card.
See, those are the flowers they used in their pictures.
I think I would have picked the pink and the orange.
I had a really hard time picking.
Actually, you know what? I would have been happy with
that's
any.
my typical that I would pick.
I'm nice. I'm glad you did the
So
other.
I thought, you know what? I want to pick something a little bit different, but I think it's really, really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be great. So, yeah.
I have Mackenzie's sock set. So you finished with what you're buying and showing.
Okay, well that's pretty. I have one more thing to show, but that's
Yeah,
it.
I want to see that.
Okay, so Lemonade Shop had a birthday sale again, like in the middle of July or beginning of July. This was a long time ago, and so I bought a little bit of her yarn. This is her 75/25 sock yarn, and it's called Minted. It's very bright aqua.
It's a very, very pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes.
I thought it would just go with lots of things.
Mm-hmm. Even if you wanted to do some socks with crazy like toes and heels.
Yeah,
I love
totally. And then I bought a few of her skeins of worsted weight because I thought, I could really use that. I'm thinking about gift knitting, and then it showed up, and I was like, "What is this?" It's 80% superwash merino, 20% baby alpaca.
Okay.
That one's called Shitstorm.
Yeah, that sums up 2020.
It's so
look at the twist on this, you guys.
beautiful.
And look at the halo. I love Heather. I love her yarn. I love her sense of humor.
This is Hello Sexarella, which is a speckled peachy. That's a good. It blows out when we get too close. It's so beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty good. Really good. And then this is Hippo Disco because I can't resist a speckled gray.
Ooh.
But isn't that ply and everything really nice?
I think it's so I love the twist on that.
I love this. It's unexpected. It's
2-ply twist. It's beautiful.
This is like an oil slick. Do you want any of these?
No. Keep them.
It's very soft, and I feel like it's going to be quite drapey or something too with the alpaca. So it's funny because I bought it thinking, I'm going to knit gifts for everybody, but then you want to keep all the yarns because they're so beautiful, but I'm not going to.
Right.
I will get my joy from knitting them and then gifting them.
I love it so much. You know what?
Isn't that pretty?
I mean, Heather's, you know how many
She's got a whole section on her website that's rainbows.
Yeah.
And really sassy names, and
she's amazing.
She is great. She's great.
Oh, excuse me.
I have
Good Lord. Do you have any more?
No, I don't
That's it?
today. Yeah, I don't. That was tons, Jode. Tons.
It's a lot of yarn. Okay, we're gonna do a parade of Mackenzie sock sets.
I can't wait.
These are all new since we've seen them.
Like new color combos?
Yes.
Wow.
Lemon tree. I'll pass them to you, and you can put them down.
Super pretty.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
It's got a tonal, and it's got like a fun spot.
That's super pretty.
This is called Caramel Latte.
Ooh, totally love it. Totally love it. I love that blushy mini.
That's called Lobster Bisque. It's amazing.
Wow.
I was thinking that too when it dyed. I thought I could knit a whole sweater.
I was
in that.
just thinking that's a sweater color. That's gorgeous.
This is called Robin's Egg. I don't know why they named it this, but maybe it was a mistake. I don't know.
It's gorgeous.
Merlot.
And I do love a sparkle mini.
I do. Some of these have sparkle. Look at that Merlot one.
Yeah, that's stunning.
The purple.
Stunning. And that's what's so fun about socks. You can have neutral ones. Like you can have different personality with your socks.
Whine
right?
about it.
That's cute. That's really pretty with that color that's under there.
Yeah.
Wow. And the sparkle again. I love it.
Garden party.
Yes.
Looks succulent-y.
Yes.
I love
That's super pretty.
this one. Goldfish.
That's awesome.
Look at that tonal
Yes.
orange.
That is a really beautiful combo. Okay, I'm so digging the sparkle minis.
I do too. Eggplant parm.
Yum. Now I'm just getting hungry.
I'm hungry.
That's really, really beautiful.
Tickled pink.
So cute.
This
I love
one's-
all the greens happening. Look at
Yeah.
that.
We got some new colors. You can tell the
Yes,
colors we got.
yes.
Cappuccino. Look at that. That's fun.
She's got a coffee house line happening.
Apparently.
They've got a coffee house line.
Seance. Look at
Ooh,
that's kind of fun.
look at that.
This is called Sailing
That's a
Away.
great name. Lots of good, like,
Seance.
plummy, folly ones, too, which I love.
Seance.
Sailing Away. That's
Oh, yeah,
awesome.
Sailing Away.
Boy, that
Oh.
yellow is perfect.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
This one's called Teal Me About It.
Wow.
With a teal sparkle.
Yes.
Have a grape day
Aw.
with the yellow, golden yellow.
Very pretty. Very, very pretty.
This is called Dreaming in Watercolor.
Oh, I super love that one.
Oh, I do love this
Okay, I
one.
super love that one. I mean, I super love them all.
This is
but-
called Koi Pond.
Ooh.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
With the blue, watery, and
Look at the beautiful speckles on that.
yeah. Oh, this is fun. Mermaid pool party
That's really cute.
with some teals and some red and some yellow speckles in there.
Really pretty. I'm just a fan of the teal.
Volcanic activity.
Ooh, I love it.
This is like a coral, and it's got some mauve speckles, and it's got
And for anybody that's wondering, we will absolutely link the Etsy shop to everything we've sold or shown. Everything we've shown.
Mackenzie changed to woolen word. I don't know what that meant. Mackenzie has all of her sock sets, all of their sock sets on sale this weekend.
There's a little bit of something for everybody happening there.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, we'll just leave him here for a sec.
I love the sparkle mini so much.
I do love the sparkle
Yeah.
minis.
Yeah.
So she's to the Macks Yarn Co. They're to the Macks Yarn Co. Good Lord, will that ever come? And they're all on sale. Mackenzie has them all on sale.
What a fun, busy, busy time.
Yeah.
Good for them. Love it. And how's everything going in your workshop?
Oh, I forgot about that almost.
Don't forget about it. Jodi, you've been very, oh my
I
God,
added-
I can't even handle.
Okay, so I added some of these large tote bags, and they've got outer pockets.
So good. Great. That
And
yellow
it
is
has
amazing.
this, it's a waterproof bottom, canvasy bottom. And it's treated.
The yellow is ridiculous,
Isn't
Jodi.
the yellow ridiculous?
Yes, yellow brick
This
road.
is called Yellow Bricks.
Okay.
This is called Barely Pink.
Wow, that's really pretty.
And they're all got the canvas bottom. They're huge inside.
I love a classic
Yeah.
tote style.
And then these ones I was lazy and didn't have them finished. But I do also have City So Nice.
Stop
They named it
it.
twice totes.
Wow.
See, this is a painted treated, so like it's so durable because we throw our bags down,
we
right?
do.
And then this is the
Jodi,
Belcher.
Oh my gosh.
This one's also available. So those are, and I don't do these regularly.
Right.
So if there's one you want, maybe don't wait because this isn't in my
or
they
a
just
gift,
take so much more
like,
time.
Like if you're treating yourself or
Right.
it's a beautiful.
This is
Yeah.
the season.
Jodi, you've been busy.
Yeah.
Super busy.
Yeah. It has been a little bit busy.
And so yeah, that's Mrs. Brown's bags on Etsy,
Yeah.
and we'll link it all.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are your plans this aft?
My girls work Thursdays. So
Mm-hmm.
Thursday lately has become Shane and I kind of like do something.
I don't
in the
need all the
evening.
details, Jodi.
Well, this week we're going to watch a movie.
Okay. What's the movie?
I don't know. These don't have zippers. These are the tote bags. You know, some people say, "Oh, I don't want the zippers." Some people do. These ones don't have the zippers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see the pros and cons of both.
Right.
But I do love an open tote bag. Like
I do
super
too.
multi-purpose.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
So I don't know what movie we're going to watch. We'll see if anything came out this week. But I thought we would make something and watch a movie.
This afternoon or tonight?
Maybe like 4:35.
Yeah.
What about you?
Tonight, it's just Georgia and me. at
Skip the
home.
dishes?
Maybe.
Did you order pho the other day?
Yeah.
From that place?
Yeah.
And
Very good.
did you order anything else?
What do you mean?
The spring rolls?
The boys had soup and Georgia and I had a chicken stir fry. And yes, we got spring rolls.
Don't you think?
They're very good. They're very good. Very, very good.
Now I'm super hungry.
And you know what I love too? That dinner comes very fast.
It's right there.
Yeah. But it's also like quick to cook.
Yeah.
So it comes and it's fresh and healthy.
What stir
That
fry
chicken
did you
stir-
get?
We got 2. Georgia's not a fan. So she saw this thing that said sweet and sour chicken.
Was it yucky?
We probably won't order that one again.
Okay. I've
Not
ordered
for
something
her.
that I thought.
I thought it was
Oh,
good.
okay.
But it was like a brothy sauce. She's thinking like crispy, breaded, sweet and sour. No, it was very healthy chicken
Yeah.
breast and veggies. I loved it. We
Yeah.
ate the whole thing. And then I got the chicken. It was just called chicken and mixed vegetables. Is that what you got?
Well, probably similar, but I got the one that said chicken and broccoli.
I didn't see that one. I got to look again.
Okay, unless they changed
I mean, the
it.
mixed vegetables was great too.
And then I had vermicelli with it,
Yeah.
which I loved.
Yeah. Georgia got vermicelli and I got rice. But we should have only got one because there's so
big.
much food.
Yes.
I didn't realize that. So it was.
You didn't have pho?
Lunch the next day. No, I didn't feel. I was hot.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like soup. Although I loved the soup. The boys got that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good.
And then it's the weekend. God, it's long weekend. Labor
Is
Day in the U.S.
Is it? No.
Yes. This weekend's the no, it's not.
Is
It's next
it?
weekend. No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You are right. It's late.
But we have a birthday dinner tomorrow night.
Here?
Yeah.
What are you making?
By request, we are doing like Mexican burrito bowl night. So I've got some things to make.
That's
I'm making that caca sauce. Guasacaca.
Did you love it?
Yes.
Was it easy?
Yes. Like throw things in the blender and let it. I'll probably make it today so that it's really good
Well,
tomorrow.
now I have to make queso because you said Mexican.
Queso, yes.
I do love it.
So, and I'm going to go out and buy cupcakes though because
Fuss delivers. Skip the dishes.
shoot.
Yeah. If that's what you were thinking.
But you know what though? You can't pick which ones you want.
Yes, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get assorted minis or full size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe stop telling me these things.
Save yourself a trip.
Stop telling me these
Yeah.
things. But that's it. I don't have many plans this weekend. It's been busy. I would
Okay.
like to work on something.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to cast on something new, but I have things I should be finishing.
Well, there's those 2 sweaters. That sweater number 11 and the vest are 2 sweaters that I will be knitting this fall.
Yeah.
It's just determining. Or do I look for a sweater right now that's going to work with
I would
my
look
DK?
For, I love your DK.
I feel like I should do that.
I love your DK. Plus, you've already got some info on gauge.
Yeah, I'm just
Right?
looking for the pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Plus, you love the color.
do
Like,
wanna
you will-
knit it so bad.
That's what I would do. I would look for a DK something.
Yeah.
Hohe's got that really cute one that was wool and berries or something.
Love that.
But it's beautiful, but you don't have to knit it striped.
No.
Like, that's DK.
No. What do
It would
you
be awesome.
What about if I knit it at the 5.5 or 6 millimeter gauge? Do you like a sweater like
I
that?
thought you didn't like that.
But do you think it would be nice, or do you think it sometimes can look
I think
messy?
using the same yarn, I did it on 5 millimeter. I think I could have gone to a 5.5 and still liked it as much.
Okay.
But I don't know about 6 millimeter.
Yeah, because then it might.
I mean, 6 millimeter is what I knit my love note on. I mean, 5.5 I think was pretty nice, actually.
5.5 is pretty nice. Like just a little gauzier, a little more relaxed. Right?
I think that's what you should do. Pick a pattern today.
And you use this as the gauge.
I do. I do think so. Did you order Belcher family yarn?
Okay, this is what I did. You know me too well.
Jodi.
Okay, so I messaged Melissa and I said, Melissa, how many colors do you use in Belcher family? Do you know where this is going?
Yes, I know where this is going.
So she said 9.
I hope she said none of your damn business.
I wasn't asking her what colors.
I know.
She said 9, but she said there's kind of 3 in the red family. And she said 2 are similar. And she said there's a black and a gray. So I said, let's leave the black out. Let's not do a gray. So I have her doing 7 tonals and then a DK Belcher family.
Okay, so I did not think that's what you were doing. Are you doing mini skein set?
Full skein set.
Okay.
Okay. Full skein set.
For yourself.
I thought I'm going to splurge because I love it so much. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Yeah,
I was thinking stripes.
I thought you were asking for mini skeins.
No, full skeins.
Either way, it would be amazing.
I could have done mini skeins too. Would have saved me a whole lot of money. I actually thought though.
Either way though, the full skeins are amazing. You'll love the sweater.
I feel like I'll use them. I want a sweater with all these colors. So that's what I did. Yeah.
Yes.
And
I could have a sweater even just like with this regular Belcher family.
I know.
So beautiful.
So.
But you just, Jodi. She's what a beautiful dyer.
Yeah.
And that color's out of the park gorgeous.
Just sometimes you come across a color that just.
Yes.
Is your aesthetic.
Yes. And I actually love the,
This will be coming at the end of September to a shop near you. Can
where
you guess which shop?
Where could that be?
I use this
cute?
all the time.
Good.
It holds a lot, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
It's got the clear lid. It can be cold or hot.
Yeah.
And it's got a logo. And it's got that speckled, like those campy tin mugs kind of.
I love it too, Jodi. I think it's super cute. Turned out great.
Is this on order?
This is in my living room.
Mm. Oh, shit. Are you tired of looking?
No.
Shane's like...
Jackson's like, you guys need retail space. I was like, not really. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good. Thanks anyway. But yeah, I'm glad you love the mug. I love them too. That one's great for like cold drinks for me.
I'm just going to check one more time to see if there's anything I saved on my Instagram.
I feel like we should say goodbye.
Unless this was really pretty. Boho chick fiber.
That's really cute. Really cute.
Retro rings. I thought that was
that's
fun.
Almost rainbowy. That's really pretty.
And it's kind of short sleeved. You don't have to. You can do long.
I love it.
Right? I thought that was fun.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's about it. Oh, what's this one? Oh. This is
that's gorgeous.
Millie. Nice and Knit.
Oh, Millie, that's a great pattern.
Right? It's not new.
It's not new.
It's a few years old.
It's super cute.
Using 2 fibers held together.
It's like sock yarn and mohair, I think.
Yeah.
It's very nice. That's who's actually, I saw, made a schoolhouse. They made.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I love those ladies.
Yeah.
Love their yarn. And they seem like super sweet people.
Okay.
When the world opens up, maybe we'll get a chance to see everybody in person. But yeah, keep up with us on Instagram because any news we have, we'll put out there. We'll put up the Vogue Knitting Live thing once we know exactly what's going on. And your classes are not $3.99.
Okay. Gay, you missed that we got everything wrong.
Poor Gay. Honestly.
Material Girl pattern. Do you know which one that is from Chelsea Yarns?
Yes, I do.
Do you think I would love it?
Yes, I do think you would love it. It's actually, I think there's a fingering weight and a DK. There's two different patterns. So you can go check them out.
Material Girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was fun.
It always is. It always is. It's crazy the pile of yarn we have sitting here. But
is that the one Gay did? Material Girl?
Yes. Yeah, Material Girl, super fun. It's sort of like in the same vein as like, that's just a beautiful classic shape.
Is it raglan?
Right? There's no fussy. Yes, it's raglan.
Okay, well, I'm going to do that then.
You should.
Yeah.
I should cast on that yarn. That's why I bought her yarn. I bought her slub yarn and mohair to knit the Material Girl in DK, like a DK pattern.
I don't think slub took off as well as it should because I think I wanted a slub sweater.
Jodi! It's right here.
Why haven't you cast?
I don't know.
This should be a new love note without the lace for you.
Well, I mean, I could do the Material Girl too. Like, it's not that different, is what I'm saying. Like, it's stockinette.
Would you have mohair to hold this
I
together?
have the mohair that matches. I've been doing some, like, going through things, and I put a bunch of yarn in our giveaways, and a destash, it just seems crazy at this point because it's so much work, but anyway. Slub is fun. I think slub is really fun, especially in a stockinette.
Yeah.
You know, where you're just seeing the texture and the color.
Do you know why my destash happened? Because I didn't do it.
I was going to say, wow.
Mackenzie photographed it and put everything up.
Well, I should do it.
Here's the thing.
I don't like having the excess. It's really bugging me. Here's the thing
that I think was key, and the reason why we went ahead and did it, is because a close-up picture was taken of the front and the back of the label, so you don't have to put anything in description.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
So it's like picture, list, and you're not typing because that slows you down, right?
I don't mind the shipping part of it. I really should, Jode. I got to get on it.
You really should.
Like, I honestly, the amount of time I spent doing the organizing this week, it wouldn't be any more time to do the destash.
Like, you could sit here with your lights on your table, photograph everything.
I guess.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful? And so I bought 4 skeins maybe to do a sweater with mohair. It's totally the color. I mean, I just think.
Let me tell you.
Christina's yarn is
she's
so
beautiful.
lovely. And it's a splurge. Like, it's a bit of a splurge because.
It's US dollars for us.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, it's beautiful.
Okay, everyone's saying they'd be at your destash.
I know, you guys. I should.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, you're right. I should.
But you know what you have to do? Just set aside. Tuesday afternoon, I'm destashing.
Well, even if you did it like once a week for a month, like one day.
Do you have that much?
No, but like, do you know what I mean?
For the next
jobs,
year.
Like incrementally, they're a little bit easier when you do it in increments.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's going to make me feel really good. I love, like,
when
in the house, I like purging.
Yes. And then you could like put things together, like things that you bought together. People love that.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Right? Not just single skeins. Some of it's single skeins, but some of it in pairs and threes and fours or whatever.
Yeah,
sweater
at
quantities
really good,
that you may
really
have gotten.
good prices.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's like things that people get. Like I had a beautiful gradient that someone gave, and I love, and it's so beautiful. But I'll just put that in our prizes. I would never destash stuff like that, but
right,
I'll just
it was
put
gifted.
it away. Yeah,
yeah.
But yarn that I've purchased, I think I could do a destash.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that's a big job.
Allow yourself one day a month
for
the next 14 years.
Right.
And you'll get
Let me tell you, once you start going through your stash, you just think, it's a crazy circle because you love supporting the industry and it's necessary but you also think, okay, put on the brakes and knit a bit first.
Hi, Zach. Oh, there was this new podcaster.
Oh, I love him.
Jacob.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Okay,
I'm always looking for
things.
things.
I took a screenshot. Just a minute. Maybe I didn't. Shit. His name is... He's got 4 episodes. He talked about sweater knitting and what he thinks about before he starts a sweater. Help me, you guys. Somebody's seen it. He's only got 4 episodes. Is his name Jacob? Him and his husband went to a yarn store for the first one.
Him and his husband?
Drowning in yarn.
Oh.
Do you watch
Yes, I am. No.
Okay, Drowning in Yarn.
Okay.
Caleb. Yes. Thank you,
his
Zach.
name's Caleb too?
Yes.
Okay.
He's adorable.
Because I watched The Bearded Pearl.
Not him. And Caleb, Drowning in Yarn, it's not just a new podcast whips what I've bought, all that stuff. His first one was at a yarn store. He went and looked, and he like this.
So like vlogging, kind of
vlogging.
I
this
do
one
enjoy
about
that.
the sweater was like what he thinks about, what weight he's going to use, the needles, what yarn. Like it was like
I love that.
It's really interesting, and he's gay and cute.
Check.
Yes.
But here's the other thing that I do love about The Bearded Pearl. Caleb, he does everything.
I do love. Yes.
He sews. He gardens. He likes to cook and preserve things, and so to me, I don't know, maybe I love all the variety of things like that. I mean, he's an amazing knitter. That's really fun. Okay, I'll check it out this afternoon because I am planning on knitting this afternoon. Show notes and lunch, and then some time off. I've
Yeah.
had a slave driver boss this week.
Drowning in yarn. He
Drowning?
only has 780 subscribers, you guys. Let's go show him some love.
Okay, show everybody.
How to knit a sweater top down, planning my sweater. The one before that, my favorite knitting patterns and yarns. What's in my bag? Yarn unboxing.
Wow.
He's got 6 episodes.
I love it. Okay, so don't forget to come to Ravelry. Check out our show notes. Check out our giveaway.
Who was the other one you were talking about? Jacob?
Okay, the bearded pearl. Something Amish on is close to Amish is his name, but I think bearded pearl. Yeah, and the last couple he's had his husband with him, who's also an amazing knitter. Like you should see the sweaters they've knit.
Okay,
they're really sweet.
I already subscribed and watched. They couldn't keep their shit together this
super-
last episode. They were like giggling.
I haven't watched the last one yet.
Who's this and what's his name?
It's his husband.
And what's his name?
I only watched the one episode with him. Don't ask me. Like, don't grill me.
Okay, really sweet together. He's
And
like
super chatty.
He's like
that's Caleb.
And he's like running the show, and he is the shit show. In the best way. Justin.
Okay.
They were super sweet. I loved their chemistry.
And I mean, Caleb orders fabric, like a big stack of like, it's awesome. I feel like we could be best friends.
I feel like we would if we.
I feel like if they were neighbors, that they would have to put up a security because we would be wanting to hang out.
I would like to start
a
knitting group.
They make jam. They have gardens.
Yeah, I would like to start a knitting group. Must be a gay man.
And nobody else?
Yes. Anyway, I mean, I just think these men are amazing and they're fun to listen to.
They're great.
Yeah.
But especially when people offer something a little bit different like that.
Ew, who's that?
I know, I get recommended to watch Grocery Girls all the time. Like, why would I do that? Anyway, I do love a good video. So
yeah.
Thanks for the recommendation. I'm going to definitely watch them this afternoon. Okay, guys.
Fiber Hustle, another great podcast.
Ooh, Fiber
with 2
Hustle.
guys.
That sounds good.
Yeah, just a reminder.
Oh, and Leo and Roxy have a YouTube channel, a podcast.
Right.
So that's fun.
These baskets were from Ikea. They're felted baskets from Ikea. I had a couple of people ask.
They did. I like them. They're soft and squishy. They're nice for yarn. Nothing gets caught like on the wicker or fabric.
Yeah. I do like them.
I just like the gray too.
I love them. It's very organized.
I would never have done it if I hadn't already been in Ikea doing this other stuff. Let me tell you, Ikea is a vortex. Like, don't go unless you actually need something because it's crazy what jumps in your cart. It's amazing. They have great stuff.
Ikea.
I could work at Ikea.
Life-changing.
I could work at Ikea. Like, I would love my job if I went. I could be a happy worker.
My bedroom's next. Never done my bedroom. Yeah. I have my bedroom suite's 17 years old.
Yeah, that's true, Joe.
And that's okay. But it just needs to be updated.
Right.
Yeah.
Even just refreshed, like new paint and...
No, it needs to be burned.
I don't want to know why it needs to be burned.
Not my furniture. Drowning in yarn.
Are you selling your furniture?
He's here.
What?
He said he could live at Ikea. Hi, Caleb. Drowning in yarn is
I could live at Ikea too, but I really do love, like when I go there, I get all excited. It's not close to our house and it's a giant, like it's a nightmare with the parking and the COVID and the whatever. But I felt really safe. They had hand sanitizer everywhere. Everybody's wearing masks. They don't let you in without a mask. It was really safe. I was never within 6 feet of people, including paying.
Is someone upstairs making us lunch?
Jack, oh yeah, not us. He's probably, what time is it? Oh, Jeff is coming home now, and then he's going out golfing with his brother today. Out of town.
Oh, so he's not golfing with Uncle Hank? Shane got invited to that, but had to turn it down.
No, he's not. Oh, did he? No, Jeff and Arnie are going out to Barhead. Like, he's not home for dinner, which is fine. Yeah. He's going to do his thing with his brother. That's awesome.
That's nice. They
being
keep
able
that
to
connection.
get together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very socially distant. You know, golf is pretty easy that way.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'm going to watch awesome knitting podcasts and knit and put my feet up and drink Diet Coke. Nothing laundry.
I wish I liked Diet Coke. I've tried so many times. It tastes like
Not everybody does it. It's my vice. I have to say it's bad.
I wish it tasted like Coke. It tastes like cola.
Coke is delicious. Like,
oh my God, I love it.
I do love, but it's too sweet for me. I can't handle it. Yeah, somebody said their Ikea is like so.
I did not find that when we went.
I
Did
didn't
you?
find no, but only for
Some.
certain colors. Like if something came in black, white, and gray, and I wanted gray, they were all sold at a gray.
Okay.
But they had lots of stuff. But some of the things that I wanted were like coming in October or coming in December. Somebody said their IKEA is 400 miles away. Worth every
So that's when you
mile.
rent a little U-Haul
Yeah.
and go
And it would be,
like twice a year.
well, but now they do this curbside. You click, make your order, and you don't have to pick anything. You don't even have to go in the building.
You don't?
I did that twice.
I'm doing that.
And you can do starting pickup from 8 in the morning. The store doesn't open
Do they
till
load it for you?
if you asked.
Yeah.
And I don't have a big
Wow.
car. And this giant armoire unit and everything fit in my little Jeep. So I just like to be self-sufficient. I don't want to have to drag someone with me that want to come and load box. Like,
Yeah.
I actually had this really awesome guy
If you
load it
didn't
in my
have
cart.
kids to drag along and load your IKEA, why did you have them?
So they could stay home and unload the dishwasher and do other things that I don't like doing.
I don't mind unloading the dishwasher if someone would do my laundry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, someone does do your laundry, so lucky you.
No, I've gone back. It's short-lived.
Now you're back.
He helps. He really helps. If
I get help. I'm
if,
not.
If I leave it too long and he's running out of underwear, like 2 weeks.
You should just throw all his underwear in the washing machine.
Right. I don't know what's happened. I don't know where they went.
Okay, we should hit the road. Thank you for joining us today, you guys. It was fun. It's always really fun. And are you working this aft?
Yeah, for sure, for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
I say that now, but then I'll get home and think, oh, nothing that can't wait till next week.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I do small bit, like 2 hours today, 2 hours tomorrow, and then maybe an hour and a half Saturday
It's
and
hard
Sunday.
when your work is in your house.
I know.
And it's staring at you all the time.
I know. I'm surprised that I'm as motivated as I am having a home business. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
you're
a
really
good thing.
You're the most organized in your whole life with your business.
Right.
The rest is all kind of loosey-goosey,
Right.
right?
It's a shit show everywhere else.
No, you do a great job.
We've had a fun time. God, we're long.
I feel like I love the pacing of every 2 weeks too.
Yes.
Like whether or not it always 2 weeks, who knows? But I do feel like that was really good.
And I'm glad we're at this Thursday. Like every 2 weeks. I think it's great. We'll come back. We'll keep it at 10 o'clock every Thursday, just
Yeah.
so with some consistency.
Yeah.
And
Because I
then-
do like when the things that I watch, when they keep their schedule. So I do like that. So if to know when to expect.
Yeah.
Not that they owe me anything, but I do appreciate seeing
I think
the
somebody
things pop
likes.
up.
I think some people like continuity.
Okay,
And,
while we're talking about podcasts that I love the Best Day Ever Crafting podcast. It is Arthella and Trisha, and I've kind of mentioned them before, but when we talk about like multiple crafts, they quilt, they sew their own wardrobes, they knit, they crochet, they embroider, and they're just so sweet. And I mean, Trisha can show yarn to Arthella, and Arthella's jaw drops, and she grabs her phone, and she's shopping online.
what's the name?
Best Day Ever Crafting podcast. And they had been doing every week for the whole pandemic, just like we were, and they were doing giveaways every week. I think they're backing off to maybe every 2 weeks now, but they are lovely. I would love them to be my neighbors, and I would love to hang out and craft with them.
Their
And I
name
mean-
is under Tie Dye Diva.
Yeah, so Tie Dye Diva is the channel because Trisha started it on her own, but I think it evolved into the Best Day Ever Crafting podcast with them.
I
You
love her for
guys,
her glasses already.
She's
Little cat eye.
amazing, and they're out in the Virginia area. I want to say
Okay, I think I'm gonna love them.
they're awesome.
Okay, let's go show. It's fun because we
So I'll
haven't
link
really,
those. I will link.
We haven't talked about podcasts a lot.
We haven't talked them for a long time, and it's just off the top of my head. I'll try and be more organized next time.
Look at the sweater.
Oh, they knit like you wouldn't believe. Like you would not believe. And buy yarn and all the craft. The sewing is unbelievable.
I feel like they're showing off a little.
They're amazing. They're amazing.
They look amazing.
So if you love lots of different crafts and really sweet
they're prolific
friends,
knitters. Do they mostly knit?
I think it started out that way, but they sew a lot of their own clothes. Like they're totally into like the 100 acts of sewing, and they make these cute tunics, and then they style their knitting with the sew. Like they're the whole package.
Oh,
so I do
they're
love
long.
it.
I love
They're
it.
super long.
Thank you for this.
They're super long. But that's one of the ones that I always get really excited. And I save it for like Saturday morning with my knitting and my coffee. And I don't care that it's 2 hours long. I sit there for 2 hours and...
My God, have you seen Roseanne Barr lately? That's Roseanne Barr.
Well, how did that come up? She lives in Maui or
it's
something.
a story. Oh, she's seen better days.
Well, she doesn't have hair and makeup anymore. Like,
I'm such a bitch. I'm sorry. That was awful. It just startled me. It doesn't look like
she
Roseanne.
doesn't look like what we remember, but I know that. She's...
Just a minute. Look at Roseanne's blonde. She's rocking the blonde hair. Okay.
She looks like a country singer. Like she looks like Tammy Wynette.
Little bit. And yeah, you're right. She's in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Living
I
her
think
best
she's
life.
lived there for a long time. All right, you guys. Then we're just totally like
Such a bitch.
keeping you here.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's okay to be surprised because you haven't seen someone for a decade.
It's not okay to say everything that pops into your brain.
I don't know when
And
you're gonna get
sometimes that happens.
There's zero filters happening.
Okay.
So funny. Okay, you guys have a really great 2
Okay.
weeks. Thank you for hanging out.
Good luck with back to school.
Please come and enter our giveaway. We want to send you yarn and embroidery and
Stand in that gap. Don't forget.
stand in the gap.
Support Black makers.
We're going to have a whole bunch of them linked that we've been supporting too. So,
Yeah.
and check out the book. I can't wait to read the book.
Me neither.
So that's
Okay.
really exciting.
Till next time.
We love you guys.